How the burnt peanut took over streaming.
How did a peanut
That's right!
rise from obscurity
That's right!
to internet stardom in under 2 years?
You have more viewers than the entire Warzone category.
And become a
Dude, because it's like peak brain rot mixed with like gaming / humor / edits. Dude, there's like a million reasons why the burnt peanut's successful. He's so clippable, and he could get away with like very animated face reactions that a human couldn't, right? It's a VTuber model that fits VTuber audiences, or doesn't fit VTuber audiences. It's a VTuber model that fits the regular non-VTuber audience, if that makes sense. Like, most people don't like the idea of watching, like, a super expensive model of, like, an anime character in the corner that's, like, super attractive and, like, hey, and it, like sways in the fucking wind and shit. But people really like the simple, like, basically looking like an Instagram filter peanut, and he could look at the camera and it's not disturbing, right? But when I look at the camera, it looks like I'm staring at you, so it freaks you out. But if Peanut looks at the camera, it doesn't freak you out. Like, there's a million small things, but it's mainly just like he's entertaining.
streamer that has influence over titans of the industry that have been
P-tuber, by the way. Sorry, P-tuber, not VTuber.
established for a decade.
Streams. His AFK channel has 4,000, almost has more viewers than me and Hutch when we go live.
He is a Goopa, after all.
He's got me cackling, cracking up.
I mean, I also gotta say, bro, it's because he's entertaining. I think a lot of the guys in the escape shooter space aren't funny. Like, I'm not calling anybody specifically. Like, Tim and a lot of the people they're showing, very entertaining. Love Summit. I like watching Ninja, like all these other people. But it's like a lot of the guys that do escape, like, extraction shooters are just good at the game. They're boring. Like, they're boring. Like, but when you watch Peanut, it's like he brings that variety personality to extraction shooters, and it seems a lot less serious. You don't need to know a lot about the game. You could still just watch him.
Good morning, old man. Bro, you got it.
This is the story of the burnt peanut. The burnt peanut has captured the gaming and streaming space.
I did love this part. This part of the Streamer Awards where it's like it's like pictures of people that didn't show up and then people that are here like Aspen, and then it's just the burnt peanut wearing like the fucking like twirly hat just smiling at the camera.
Winning FPS Streamer of the Year and VTuber of the Year.
Even though I'm a P-tuber, that's okay.
But what is his story? What sparked this meteoric ascent?
Like, me and Crystal talk, I'm dead ass. Me and Crystal talk about the burnt peanut off stream so much, and we always say it works so well. But like, if he did what he does as the peanut in a face cam, it would look so fucking stupid. So it like fits perfectly. Like, he's so animated. Like, if he was like, and like, he does that constantly. But like, it works in that skin. But if I did that, or like somebody did that, you'd be like, yo, you look like a cornball, bro.
First, we have to go back before the burnt.
I always imagine, because I don't know what he looks like, but I always imagine him sitting in his chair. Because he's a guy. He's not a fun. I know it's like the joke is like he's a peanut, but it's like, bro, imagine the guy that is the burnt peanut just sitting in his chair being like, just like I forget about it because it ruins it. But it's like, you gotta lean into like, okay, I'm actually watching a peanut right now. I'm not watching a person. I love eating healthy, but I hate grocery shopping, and I'm pretty terrible at deciding what I should meal prep. And that is why the sponsor of today's video, HelloFresh, has helped me out and can help you out too. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit, and they have delivered over 1 billion meals. Recipes take 30 minutes or less. All the ingredients show right up to your door, and there's easy instructions to follow on how to make each recipe. When I'm done streaming, I can meal prep and eat a fresh meal within 30 minutes. It makes my life a whole lot easier and can make yours easier as well. You can get a free Z-Willing 4-star chef's knife on your third box, $144.99 value, and 10 free meals, and free shipping on your first box. And all you have to do is use code JOEBHFZWL. That is code JOEBHFZWL. Make sure to use my code to get this deal before supplies run out. Offer is valid while supplies last. If they are out, you still get the next best deal using the link in description or the code on screen still, but you want to get in on this deal while you can. Thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video, and let's get back into it.
Peanut was a peanut. Peanut's streaming career began in 2022 as a human, or rather a human.
The filter turns off midstream. Dude, I always wonder how that doesn't happen. Is there like a safety net thing for that? Not only just for the burnt peanut, but VTubers in general. Like, is there not a... Because I was like, what if it glitched and it just showed his face? I'm assuming it just wouldn't work. Like, if it glitched, it would turn off. It wouldn't show his camera.
His real Peanut identity. Like countless other aspiring streamers, he created tutorial content and guides fitting perfectly into the typical streamer mold. But he was hit in the face with the same reality that nearly everyone that tries this profession is hit with. Numbers were stagnant, and growth nearly non-existent. Eventually, he walked away, and for a year, the screen went dark. But he couldn't stay away forever. One day in January of 2024, while he was playing Tarkov, a friend suggested he stream the session. At first, he was hesitant, but he reluctantly agreed. But it was the next day that he had the epiphany that changed everything. His name was already...
I just think it was like the perfect storm, man. Like, he's a funny guy. The peanut thing is funny. It fits his personality. And he's like, dude, his personality with extraction shooters is just funny. Because he's so animated, and extraction shooters are the most aggravating type of game. Because they're so rewarding, but also so fucking, like, dampening at the same time. Like, when you watch Peanut get, like, gooped up, and he has 120k worth of shit in his inventory, and then he gets scummed at extraction, and he just crashes out. It's fucking hilarious.
Already the burnt peanut, so why not become one? And just like that, a new era began. One
Gooped up question mark? Yeah, it means when you have a lot of stuff. You got a lot of goop. Goop is like items. You have a bunch of pink loot.
Once Peanut embraced his true identity, he realized something most streamers never figure out.
And they can put them in different outfits and stuff.
No one cares if you're good at the game. They care about how funny your death was. Peanut leaned in.
Actually, though. No, literally. That's what, like, dude, and it's crazy how big streamers don't, like, people that average 20k viewers don't get that. They'll be like, yo, I'm not going to play with you, Peanut, man. Like, you're ass. I'm like, bro, he would make you, like, your stream is more entertaining with him there. Like, most people don't want to, like, I think it's a not a culture shift, but it is really a change. Because do you remember 2018 Fortnite and Twitch? All the big streamers were not funny, bro. They were just cracked. Like, you would watch, like, 2018 was like, well, you watched motherfuckers that were good at COD. You watched motherfuckers that were good at Fortnite, good at Rainbow, whatever was popping at the time, you know? Like, you wanted to watch, you know, I mean, Shroud's still big now, but, like, you wanted to watch Ninja because he was good. You wanted to watch Shroud because he was good. You wanted to watch, oh my God, what was I just thinking of? Who's the fucking Scumpy? Optic Scumpy, because he was good. Yeah, they have, like, clips and they're still entertaining personalities, but, like, their primary motivator for somebody to watch them is like, hey, I'm really fucking good at this game. I'm way better than you'll ever be. Watch me. Right? But then you have a guy that's, like, still above average skill level. Like, Peanut's better than most people at, you know, Tarkov and Arc Raiders. But people watch him because he's funny. Like, a lot of the time he's getting carried by Cloaksy and the people that he plays with.
To fun.
Tfue? I think Tfue's a weird in-between, though, too. Tfue is really funny and entertaining. Like, I love watching, like, his fishing content, but he is also, like, king of exploits and, like, gaming. Like, if you watch a Tfue clip, bro, where he, like, snap hook, safe pocket towards a team, and then no-scope kills 3 people in Arc Raiders, it is astonishing how fucking angry I would be if I was playing in his lobby.
Screaming, laughing his way through Tarkov, while everyone else treated it like a game they were forced to play upon penalty of death.
Like you're full kitted, you just spawned in, you got some good items, and then you just see a guy up on a hill and he snap hooks to you and just 3 taps your team solo.
Peanut was an entertainer, but his story doesn't come without adversity. His came with TikTok. He tried streaming there, but whether it was the crude jokes, the chaos, or TikTok's anti-nut agenda, Peanut was banned 47 times.
47 times?
Yes, that's a real number. Sometimes 5 minutes into the stream. Eventually, he gave up on TikTok, which actually
Holy fuck.
freed him. No more unnecessary restriction, just raw, unfiltered entertainment. Back on YouTube and Twitch, Peanut began to see success. Every time he went live, more viewers showed up and more viewers stayed. This continued as a slow burn, the kind of steady growth most creators can only dream of. But with growth came disbelief, accusations, rumors.
In the beginning, when I was on my rise, everyone hated me. There was a lot of people in the beginning that were like, that guy's viewbot is goth. Yeah.
Some veteran streamers refused to accept that a newcomer, a Peanut, was surpassing them. Yet the numbers kept rising. His fan base, who he called
it's like, if you watched a person do that, that'd be like stupid, but it's like, it's so funny watching him do that.
the Bungulators, kept growing. And day by day, the burnt Peanut became impossible to ignore. Then came his first major spike in viewership. A Tarkov Drops event had arrived, an opportunity Peanut did not want to pass up. He thought he registered, but never hit submit. Instead of giving up, he reached out to BSG, and against all odds, he got the drops anyways. But there was a problem. The drops event was during the day. Peanut streams at night. Most would cancel or postpone their usual stream. Instead, Peanut streamed for 17 hours straight.
Oh, what the fuck? Just fucking stream during the drops event. Why would he stream for a day straight?
During that broadcast, his viewership climbed from 2,000 to 5,000. And
oh my god, and then that gave him the spark, and he probably got a bunch of people that clipped him.
then, even after the event ended, this average viewership stayed at 5,000 and continued to grow. A sign that viewers had showed up for him, not just
That's crazy that he sparked that fast.
the game. By July 2025, Peanut was averaging 10,000 viewers on YouTube and Twitch. Then, Battlefield 6 dropped its beta in August.
Yo, like, I've been building a slow burn. Like, right now I'm at 9K, and this is like a high for me because it's January. It'll go back down in February and March. Dude, literally went from like, I feel like he's got to be stressed out, no? Do you think that stresses him out? Has he ever talked about that? Bro, going from like 1,000 viewers to 9K in like a month, and then 9K to 100K. He averages like 50 on Twitch and like 80 on YouTube. He's bigger than Kai. Not in terms of popularity, but in terms of raw numbers on a random stream, Peanut averages more. Like, he is huge. That's a crazy change that he has to manage. That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, like trying to manage that audience, like that influx of viewers is probably so hard. Battlefield 6. He played Battlefield 6.
Peanut soared to 20,000 viewers on both platforms. His viewership went back down to around 10,000 viewers afterwards, but more people now knew of the Peanut. Then, everything changed. Enter Arc Raiders.
Do you think if Arc Raiders didn't come out, he would still be big? I think he would still be big, but I think Arc Raiders did help him. Like, he could have just went back to Tarkov, and he would have still averaged, like, 30K. But I think he would have been, like, Tyler 1 League era average, rather than, like, Arc Raiders is... Is Arc Raiders the biggest game out now? No. But I think it's the biggest new game. I think, like, CS is always going to be one of the biggest games, right? Like, CSGO, Val, like, all that shit. But just in terms of, like, I think it's the biggest trending game. Arc Raiders is the biggest trending game right now. I feel like that is an undisputable thing. In terms of multiplayer. Single player, yeah, you could say, like, Expedition 33 and all these other games are fucking huge.
A game he believed in from the start was about to release. When the game finally arrived on October 30th, Peanut
Am I the only one who hates Arc Raiders? Yes. I had so many friends that were Escape from Tarkov diehards that shit on Arc Raiders for the first 2 months it dropped, and they jumped ship. It's just a better game. And I'm sorry, like, in terms of like in-depth extraction shooters, yeah, I could see a world where people want to play Tarkov, but in terms of like roping in a new and casual player base, Arc Raiders is better.
His stream surged to an average of nearly 30,000 viewers across both YouTube and Twitch. And then came the war.
Fight not for yourself, but for your buglerators beside you!
A streamer war in
Dude, I wonder how Peanut would have done during the Helldivers era. Because he's so, like, animated about, like, the bungalators and, like, fighting for, like, loot. I feel like he would have carried Helldivers. Just because Helldivers was, like, such a game about community and, like, fighting, like, the same fight.
Arc Raiders between the Burnt Peanut and Hutch that brought in all the major streamers and made them choose sides. But it wasn't just other streamers. The entire game's population participated in the war, seeking out the other side to try to vanquish their foe.
Boys, I don't know if there's anyone to find.
At its peak, 90,000 people watched the Burnt Peanut live on both platforms. With the war, he transcended his niche and entered into mainstream gaming royalty. You'd be hard
180K. I feel like people dude, I feel like people take it less seriously because he is like a P-tuber, but like, dude, he was averaging more on just Twitch than like Jinxie was peak Rainbow. Let me actually check that. I might be wrong because Jinxie did peak really high. Yeah, Jinxie peaked at 97K. Back when Rainbow was like, you know, the shit. What is the Burnt Peanut at? Oh my god. Bro, look at this graph. Look at this fucking graph. Flatline. Nothing. For years. Stopped streaming for 2 years because it just wasn't working. You streamed 120 hours, 6 viewers. It's fucking what? That's what I stream. 129, 130. Stream 130 hours, 6 people. Gains a little bit of people. Now he has an audience, you know, and then it's like, holy fuck. This is where they said the drops were. Sparks up, and then just fucking, holy shit, 62K. He averaged 13,000 followers. This is me. See, it's just like, this is like an average Twitch streamer. It's just like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Today, this is up month, but that's also for 12 hours in. It'll probably flatline a little bit more. Early January is always like up for some reason. I think it's because people are starting the semester and it's just like, they got nothing going on. You guys are procrastinating like crazy. Instead of doing homework, you watch Twitch streamers, which I'm not complaining about, but I feel like it's so weird. No, it's literally like, you could see it though, at least in my audience. Like, especially around here, like summer's always up, but like January up, July up, January up, August up. Then it goes back down, January up, and then it goes back down. Every time. Every time. Up, down, up, down, up. Yeah, no work. No homework, no exams, no nothing to do. It's winter as well.
Pressed to find anyone that plays Arc Raiders that doesn't know who Peanut is. But what is the root cause of this success? His Peanut form immediately captures the attention of anyone mindlessly scrolling social media. But unlike other VTubers, Peanut overlays his real eyes and mouth, which allows him to be expressive and be more relatable to, well, a human.
Yeah, it bridges that gap. It bridges that gap. Because it's like, most VTuber models, it's like you're literally watching a VTuber. Like, it's just an AI mod, not an AI model, an art model.
However, this would do nothing for him in the long run if he wasn't actually entertaining. His humor and quick-wittedness is some of the best of any streamer to ever do it. Peanut can have a 12-hour stream and have the same energy in the 12th hour as he did in the first. When he gets your attention, he keeps it, and he delivers. What many may not appreciate is the craftsmanship and dedication behind the Burnt Peanut. His stream isn't just a simple overlay, it's a world he built himself. Backgrounds, transitions, outfits, scenes, entire environments crafted from scratch. Only recently has he
Do you think that whole stay at the popularity he's at now? I feel like you can't peak at that level and keep it forever. Like, I think he'll dip slightly. I think he'll still, even if, say, he dips 6 months from now, I think he'll still be, like, Jinxie. Right? Like, you know how, like, Jinxie isn't as big as he was viewership-wise. I think he's more known, but he's not as big viewership-wise from the Rainbow days. But I think he has way more of a core audience. I think he's more known in his audience, and he still averages, like, 30K. I think Peanut would do that, and I think he'll, like, also... I think it'd be awesome to see Peanut play other games. With Arc Raiders. Like, I know he's like an extraction shooter guy, but I think it would be cool too to see him play like, you know, some other random shit, like Sea of Thieves. If the servers weren't too stream snipeable. Imagine Peanut on Sea of Thieves, bro. Little pirate outfit on the Peanut. Ready the cannons, men! And he starts freaking out. That'd be awesome.
Begun working with professional artists. For the majority of his rise to success, he did it all on his own.
Because I think his audience, too, likes the idea of, like, goop and, like loot. Like, getting stuff that you could lose. Like, risk and reward. Because they like seeing him succeed and also fail miserably. So, like, Sea of Thieves has that.
Self-taught, self-driven, purely for the love of the craft. His dedication wasn't about fame, it was about passion. The kind of passion...
Did you see played Sea of Thieves last week? Dude, I gotta hop on Sea of Thieves again. It was so fun. Should we do that on one of the Friend Swap days? I love Sea of Thieves. I've only played it like 5 times. Not even. Maybe like 3. On stream like once. Such a fun game, dude. You just gotta fucking loot shit.
Passion that makes someone say...
I would rather be a fella in 2025 with $10 in my pocket and an internet connection than a king in the 1300s.
Despite his rise, Peanut hasn't changed. He drives the same old car.
I mean, that thing's gonna explode any day, I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, like dude, I always say having wealth back pre-technology blew dick. I mean, like, you could say the positives were, like, you could do whatever you wanted, but, like, your, like, moral guidelines had to be pretty fucking low, man. But, like, dude, if you had wealth in, like, the 1500s, what the fuck do you do for fun? You have a big castle, no AC. You can take a bath. They have to light a fire under it because there's no heating. You could poop in a nice toilet, but it just, like, falls through the fucking, like, ceiling to the... It's just, like, all the luxurious things. It's, like, you can't go... You want to go vacation. Gotta take a wooden sailboat.
It's genuine hazard.
He continues to DoorDash Big Macs. And he laughs, jokes, and streams with the same fire that carried him from obscurity.
Wasn't he, like, drunk half the streams he does? I don't know how true that is. I know he's a big Zyn guy. He rips Zins a lot. He says 6 milli delights. So he's addicted to nicotine. I'm not judging that. I myself am addicted to marijuana. But I know he says he sips on, like, Voodoo Rangers. At one stream, he said he had 2 Voodoo Rangers a stream. But I think he was talking about the 24-ounce ones. And those are 6%. And I remember I did the math one time. This was with Chris. I talk about the burnt peanut a lot off stream. I watch him. But if he drinks 2... and I saw the clip, and he said it to Shroud, and Shroud was like, I'm sipping on tea. And I was like, wow, vibe killer. Vibe killer. Why don't you crack open a fucking handle of Tito's vodka, Shroud, because you're not matching the vibe right now. I'm just sipping on tea. What? Dude, literally, if I'm not advocating for this, because obviously it's not good for your health, but, like, dude, I was just doing a Pokemon tournament, and I was like, oh, I'll take a shot for shits and giggles. Ended up getting hammered on stream. Like, if I was streaming and some guy's like, yo, I'm drinking, I'd be like, really? Really? Like, how much? Oh, you know, just 2 24-ounce, 6% Voodoo Rangers. Oh, so we're getting drunk. That has to be... Bro, like, what percent is a Voodoo Ranger? Voodoo Ranger percent. 7%. So he's at least doing 7%. Average beer is what? 4.2 to 5? 24 ounces at regular beer is 12. So it's 4 beers, but 4 7%. Like, that, I would be drunk. He does the 9.5% ones. Bro. That's 8 beers. That's 8 beers. 8 equivalent standard drinks. Because that'd be 48 ounces or 4 drinks of 9.5%.
Or he's still just a guy who loves gaming, a guy who loves streaming, and a guy who found the power of being something unmistakably.
Could you do 9.5%? Dude, you're just drinking wine at that point. No. I think it's an acquired taste. I like Voodoo Ranger, but I would probably opt for the lighter 7%.
And unapologetically unique. A peanut.
This guy was like so wholesome reporting on the burnt peanut. DJ Spink. What a guy. What's your favorite burnt peanut moment? This is a passion project of mine. Been working on it the past 3 to 4 weeks and I had spare time. What a fucking gamer, dude. DJ Spinks, W Mans. Okay, chat, we're gonna save searching for the worst Americans. Smash or pass, hear me out edition. Surely this is gonna be a banger, right?
Welcome to a new video. Let's play Smash or Pass with the Hear Me Out characters from our
is that an AI voice? Ew.
viewers. There are some interesting ones. Let's go! Would you smash
Smash. Nick Wilde, smash.
or would you pass?
Smash. Hunk. Smash. It's not even close. Are you kidding me? That's not a Hear Me Out edition. Like, you're Zootopia? That's like the most... Smash. Smash at the bird, too. Are you kidding me? Mufasa, king of the jungle? Giving you too much time to think.
What will you choose
Pass. Roderick Heffley? No. Badass? Pass. Cool guy? Pass. You might be gay for saying that I wanted to Mufasa, the coolest guy in town, the main character.
Smash or
Toothless. Pass.
Smash.
I do love Toothless. Toothless would be like the Mary in a Mary kill. Like I'm not f***ing Toothless. I would love to like, you know, marry Toothless in like a platonic way. Like he's like a pet. Yeah, it's not like, I don't know, like Nick Wilde, yeah, it's a fox, but it's like he's like an anthropomorphic fox. Toothless is just like a dragon.
What's your choice?
Ooh, Barry B. Benson? Pass. You're smashing Barry B. Benson. Barry B. Benson is the most annoying fucking guy in the world. Why is it all guys? I don't know.
How about...
Oh my God, Smash. Mr. Clean? Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, the earring? I used to think that Mr. Clean was Howie Mandel from Deal or No Deal. And let me tell you, bro, Howie Mandel during the Deal or No Deal days, smash. Are you fucking kidding me? Clean, bald head. He had those gold earrings and that goatee, or that like weird like beard like stash he had. I'm smashing Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean's awesome. What are you fucking... Dude, that's like... Mr. Clean's like a jacked guy.
Would you smash...
Chat GPT. Pass. Are you fucking kidding me? What, the app or the AI? Like, what is the question here? The app. How do you even do that? Remy the Rat? Why are they all men? Why is it all guys right now? Wait, what is happening? Remy the Rat? Could he control me? Like, could it be like a third person type of thing? Like, he's in my hair and I'm wearing a hat? Like, Remy's a rat. I don't know.
This one.
Pass. Pass under the guise that it's just him. But if he's allowed to, like, be there, Remy can take the reins.
What will you choose here?
Bullet Bill from Mario Kart. He's kind of shaped like a butt plug. I'm going to pass.
Smash or...
Pass. Judge Judy. Oh, God. Pass. Give me another Mr. Clean here, dude. Pass. What's the hear me out on Judge Judy?
What's your choice?
Smash. Eve from Wall-E. Bro, I'd be like Wall-E in that shit. Smash. Eve is awesome. Eve is awesome and also like the coolest robot in the universe, in that world. Childhood Clippy. Ooh. This is a hard one. I don't think I'm fucking Cliffy. I think I'm going to pass. How would that even work? How would that even work? He's a paper clip. I'm going to pass on Cliffy.
Would you smash?
Smash. Gloria from Madagascar. I had a crush on Gloria from Madagascar. Are you kidding me? Remember that Moto scene? I like 'em big. I like 'em chunky. Yo, that guy was badass too. Gloria from Madagascar was like the coolest person ever. Does she have to remain a hippo though? Does she have to remain a hippo? Play the scene? No.
How about this?
Oh, fuck no. The Cheshire Cat's getting a pass. Cheshire Cat's getting 100% pass on this one. Dude, that creepy-ass smile. Oh, fuck no, dude. That's actually terrifying. He does have a nice voice, though. Doesn't the Cheshire... What does the Cheshire Cat sound like? Doesn't the Cheshire Cat have, like, a smooth voice? Cheshire Cat. Hey. That's what he sounds like, right? Cheshire Cat voice.
Better have a look.
Oh, he does. Oh, no, but look at his fucking face, chat. That's terrifying. Look at him. And he's always like like 3 fucking inches away from your face. No. Mr. Mosby? Mr. Mosby? Pass. They're coming up with some creative ones. I didn't think Mr. Mosby would be on this list. Smash. Are you fucking kidding me? Green M&M? Before or after the sexy boots?
Or pass?
Before or after the sexy boots? Is this pre or post woke green M&M? Is this Tucker Carlson green M&M? I think it's the green M&M in the image. Pre-nerf?
What's your choice?
Megamind? Pass. Is it blue? Smash.
How about Winona Ryder in
Pass.
Beetlejuice?
Pass. Probably smells bad too. Pass. Gross. Pass.
Would you smash or
Pass.
would you pass?
Any character from Phineas and Ferb is a hard pass. Hard pass. For multiple reasons.
How about this one?
Pat the handy hammer. Handy bandy hammer. Pat. Pass. I feel like I'm passing on a lot of these.
What will you choose?
Blue's Clues, but Steve from Blue's Clues. Pass. God, man. Why Smash? So many people are saying Smash. The dog? No. Steve, the guy. I feel like that's bestiality if you say Smash to the dog, bruh. It's different with the hippo, like Gloria, because she's an anthropomorphic hippo, and she's like human, like she is like a human consciousness. I feel like if you're saying like Smash with the Blue's Clues dog, bro, the Mufasa talks. Doesn't Mufasa talk? He speaks. Or just Smash. Lola?
Smash or pass?
I'm gonna go pass.
What's your
Smash.
choice?
Mr. Anderson, Smash. Tell him to shave that fucking mustache, though. Jesus. I actually have never seen Inside Out. 1 or 2.
How about Hannibal Lecter?
Oh, okay, so a serial killer. Who's saying Smash? What is the hear me out on Hannibal Lecter? I mean, he's in a fucking straitjacket and he kills people. Like, what? Why are people saying Smash? What is the Smash? What is the Smash? He's a fucking... Oh, he's a serial killer. Hannibal fucking Lecter. That's probably the biggest pass of the century, dude. Are you kidding me?
Would you
Smash. Guido. Fastest hands in cars. Fastest hands in the entire film, dude. He changes tires better than anybody. That's an immediately.
How about this
Smash.
one?
Smash. I had a crush on the dragon from Shrek when I was a kid. I remember being like, damn, Donkey got it good. It's kind of a legacy smash, but I think I'm going to go pass off of the fact that I look up to him too much. Am I smashing prime Bill Nye the Science Guy or current Bill Nye the Science Guy? I think I'm going to pass either way.
Write your hear me outs in the comments so we can...
Oh, gosh. Wait, I kind of want to read some of these. Lego Batman Smash. Johnny Depp as the Mad Hatter. Pass. Not even close. Wolf from the Bad Guys movie. Smash. The Slenderman. Pass. Demogorgon. Pass. Bambi's dad. Don't remember what Bambi's dad looks like. I'm going to go pass. Pyramid Head from Silent Hill 2. That's a smash. Magma Cube from Minecraft. Ooh. Pass. Smash. Pass on the Ghast. Handsome Squidward, that's a pass. Optimus Prime, I think any of the Transformers, really. It's metal, though.
Feature them in one of our upcoming videos. We're excited and can't wait to see your unique hear me outs.
Fuck out of here. Johnny from Sing. I hate every character from Sing. I wish they would all die. Pass. Hate every character from Sing. They're so annoying. That movie sucks. Baymax, that's a smash.
What's your choice?
Larry the Lobster. Ooh. Bit of a looks maxer. You know, but he does skip leg day. He's really all in the fists more than anything. The arms aren't really there. I think I'm gonna pass on Larry the Lobster. I don't think I'm gonna hit Larry the Lobster there.
How about Robin Williams as Teddy Roosevelt?
The smash. Smash. Yeah. Robin Williams as Theodore Roosevelt's definitely a smash. I think even regular Teddy Roosevelt. Is Teddy Roosevelt the one that gave a speech when he got shot in the chest? I mean, that's just fucking badass. And now it's Robin Williams too.
Would you smash or would you pass?
Isn't she venomous? Pass. Wouldn't that kill you?
How about this one?
What the fuck is this? Jungle's Clog? What is that? Is that a teddy bear from IKEA? Pass. What is that?
What will you choose here?
Maleficent. Smash. Maleficent? That's not really...
Smash or pass?
Yo, Simon from Alvin and the Chipmunks. Pass. The most traumatizing image everybody's seen is the who gets the best head image, and I hate that. Traumatizing. Everybody's seen that shit. Skip that one. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Kaonashi?
It's your choice.
Pass.
How about King Julian?
You would have a lot of aura, but King Julian's really annoying. I kind of like that big fuck that's like his servant, not the little like flying squirrel motherfucker. Who's the big guy from what's his name? You know what I'm talking about. Maurice? Is it Maurice? Maurice from what's the name of the fucking movie? Madagascar. Is it Maurice? Yeah, I'd smash Maurice. Maurice is pretty badass. What's the other fuck? See, now that's why I don't like that. King Julian's a no-go. And then also he's going to have that little, like, annoying fucker there the entire time. Mort. Oh, God.
Would you smash or would you pass?
Mr. Bean's a pass. I think Mr. Bean's a big pass. And he wouldn't speak. This would actually be more scary than Hannibal Lecter. I think Mr. Bean staring at you like that and making those weird faces, and he would do like an act out mime thing. That would be really creepy. It would be so much worse.
How about this one?
Emily from Corpse Bride. She's a dead body. Pass.
What will you choose here?
Arthur's dad? Oh, shit. Pass.
Smash or pass?
Smash. Maximus, craziest horse in the fucking movie, dude. But he doesn't speak. Pass. It's like he's like
What's
an animal.
Your choice?
The pepper robot. This is like a waitressing robot or like a waiter robot. Pass. I feel like I've passed on most of them.
How about Flounder?
The Flounder from My Little Mermaid's also a pass. And even more so for the live action because both of them are fucking creepy.
Would you smash?
I'm smashing Stuart. I'm smashing Stuart Little. This is getting boring. The Vine app. What the fuck? Smash.
What's your choice?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I mean, dude, handsome Squidward doesn't have the nose problem that regular Squidward does. I don't know. I feel like this is a pretty hard choice. I think I'm going to go no, though. Handsome Squidward's not really that handsome. He just has, like, a strong jaw structure. He's the Holy Grail.
How about Oscar the Grouch?
Oscar the Grouch literally lives in the trash. Smash.
Smash or pass?
Pac-Man Ghost. Miss Pac-Man's a smash. Pac-Man Ghost is a pass.
What's your choice?
Smash. Interdimensional being, basically a god. Cat in a Hat could effectively kill, like, anything. Like, he literally has, superpowers better than most Avengers. He can spawn things out of thin air. He's chaos, effectively. That was the last one. Wow, that was really interesting. That was fun. Oh, God, they have another one. Let's crank through these real quick. We're just going to skip around. Crush from Finding Nemo is a smash. Circle Guard's a smash. Scar's a smash. Judy's a smash. Tafiti is a smash. Lord Farquaad's a pass. Bambi's father, definitely a smash. Mad Hatter, pass. 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 Smash. 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 Pass. Smash. Smash. Pass. Smash. Pass on Benson. Pass. Pass. Smash. 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 Pass. Smash. Smash. Jason Voorhees, pass. With or without the mask. If he keeps the mask on, smash. If he takes it off, pass. King Triton, smash. Pass. 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 Hey, just for the game, people, stop including, like, Phineas. Phineas, get that out of there. Right? Stella's a smash.
What will you choose here?
Nosferatu, pass. Like, what? What? Toy Chica, pass. Peter Malark. Peter Malark from Hunger Games or from Mockingjay? Because Peter Malark from the original Hunger Games, a bit more... I would say prime Peter Malark was Catching Fire Peter Malark. Can we agree on that? I think, like, Josh Hutcherson in Catching Fire, he was, like, a hardened badass. Whereas the first one, he's kind of a chud, and he's also insane in the third one. So I think it depends on the film. Demigorgon's a pass. Blue from Rio's a pass. 2D's a pass. Roger Rabbit's a pass. JJ from Outer Banks a pass. Diego's a pass. Pyramid Head's a smash. Shrek's pass. Bruno's a pass. Ghost from Call of Duty's a smash. The fucking Bill Cipher, evil god from Gravity Falls, smash. Villagers from Minecraft, depends what job they have. Thanos, smash. And yeah, that's it. All right, well, that was fun. All right, let's get into the next video. Inside the world's scariest meat market. Is that real?
North
Why does that look like a doll?
Sulawesi's markets are just on this completely other level. People call it Asia's most extreme market for a reason. This is like the final boss of extreme food culture. I've never seen anything quite like it.
This is pure amount of madness.
Even Indonesians from outside this...
I feel like I'm not really... Okay, I've never eaten a bat before. Would I try it? Yeah. I would try a bat, but, like, I feel like in a crazy exotic meat market would be, like, some shit that's poisonous. If they were selling, like, Fuji or whatever it is, like fucking pufferfish. No, not getting that. That's how you get COVID? Dude, then I'd be patient zero.
Downright terrified of this place. It is
Fugu, not Fuji.
known to have everything you
That was just a duck.
can imagine. Cats, dogs, rats, pythons, and endless numbers of bats.
All right, hard pivoting what, yeah, okay.
I gotta be honest, guys. I don't know if any of this ever makes it on.
Would you eat a dog? No. I'd eat a guinea pig. I would never eat a dog. I'd never eat a dog or a cat. I think that it's, obviously it's like different culturally how you view that animal, but I truly believe that like dogs and cats are basically bred to be human companions rather than food. So I don't think it even makes, not even just moral, but like logical sense to eat a dog. Would you eat a horse? I would try a horse. They serve, when I was in Iceland, I can't eat a horse, because I have alpha-gal. Anyways, I would try one though if I could. But yeah, they have horse in Iceland. That was like a big thing on one of I went to like a big steakhouse and they had they had steak, they had whale, they had horse, and then puffin. And I was like, wow, I'm not going to try that. And I wish I kind of did, because now I can't. Whale? Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't like whale. I don't think I would like eating whale. Puffin probably would just taste like chicken. And I would bet that horse just tastes like steak.
YouTube.
And what
I would bet horse tastes like steak.
What appeals to me
Like
is that
word for word.
this isn't about some kind of crazy shock value. It's not some weird medical claim that's driving the appeal. It's not novelty for tourists. It's none of that. This is what people eat here for Christmas dinner.
In Tomahan for Christmas, you
Oh, is this like festivity? Like this is like where people splurge.
eat like bat.
Yeah, we do.
Like that's the specialty.
Correct.
And what outsiders see as just completely insane, as extreme, is just everyday Minahasan culture. It's part of the tradition here that just never really modernized. So why does this still exist?
The wing is the best.
I mean, isn't it becoming more and more outlawed to eat like what would be considered Western pets in Eastern countries? Like, I feel like I've seen a lot of shit where it's, like, becoming more and more, I guess, normalized to just, like, not, like, hey, don't eat that. Like, I know that's obviously a stereotype, too, of, like, Asian people, which is just racist. But I'm pretty sure that's, like, in most Asian countries, that's, like, not even really a thing.
That's crazy.
It's the best bit. Yeah. In my family, everybody will just, like, fights for the wings. Yeah, no kidding.
Here's my plan. We're going to check out a few of these markets to see if the food is actually mainstream or if these are just...
What do you think bat would taste like? Like a bird? I feel like it would taste really bad. Like chicken, but like something's off. Like something's really not right. Well, like, just like a mixture of like chicken and turkey.
Few fringe stalls that are pushing this narrative on the rest of the world.
Crocodile, I've eaten crocodile or alligator.
And I'm gonna
I never know which I've eaten.
push myself to the limits, of course, by trying this stuff out at a local restaurant. Check it out.
I think a dog would be the line for me. I would try like horse, I'd try guinea pig, I'd try rat, bat. I couldn't eat something that, like, I have as a companion. You know? I would not be able to eat a dog. A cat? No, that's what I'm saying. Like, anything that I would say I would classify as, like, a pet. Obviously, guinea pig's a pet, but it's like, I don't really have an attachment to, like, a guinea pig.
If I'm the only one there. And finally, we've got to head out to the source. We've got to trek into the jungle, try and find some locals to take us on a true hunt and see if we can see...
What is that? Oh, my God, just right over the flames.
How this stuff
Holy shit, just cooking him with his fucking organs in and
goes
everything.
down Sulawesi style.
It is pretty thick Sulawesi jungle, and for just some tiny ass little rats, it is wild.
How do you catch a rat in a jungle? I feel like I would starve to death in the wilderness in fucking days, bro. How does somebody catch a rat? I would be running around that thing. Like, you would have to set up a trap. Raccoons are becoming domesticated. I would love to own a raccoon. They're little bandits. Wait, where is this? Sulawesi. Have never seen this on GeoGuessr. In Indonesia. I never guessed that island.
Walking along, I happen to see the side of the road a bat vendor. Just like...
Oh my God, I could tell you right now, if you fucking spawn me on this goddamn road, I'm going Jakarta. If you spawn me on this road in GeoGuessr, I'm going, that looks like English, but I can't understand any of it. There's no special characters. It just looks like I'm reading gibberish. That's how you know that you're in Indonesia. Because it's like, okay, Babi Utang, Patolo, I don't know what I'm reading.
My kind of jam, Just roadside, retailing bats. Boar, python, bats, frogs. Well, hello.
Ooh, I'd eat frog, no problem.
They're skewered on sticks like some kind of popsicle from hell. What an entrance to a market. We didn't even get there yet. We just saw this roadside guy just hanging out here. I have bat blood dripping all over my hands, but if you ask me, that is a good start to the morning. Let's go. All right, good morning.
All right, we're going to get a taste test here. I wish we had like a Disney adult go to one of these markets. All right, guys, so the market's going to close in under an hour. Are we going to be able to see how many bats we're going to be able to eat in the next 30 minutes? Like, are we going to be able to make the rides in the next hour?
People, we are in the Tamahon market, which is well known.
I'm looking for a few items that I don't know whether or not they're going to have.
Well,
first off, fugu. Poisonous fish.
Or has the reputation of being...
Are those eggplants?
One of the craziest meat markets in Asia. I gotta admit, so far, it is beautiful. But we're about to step into the meat section, which of course is where you beeline to when you hit an Asian market.
I would act like I'm an expert. I'd wander around. I'm staring at a dead bat. I'm just like, hands behind my back. I'm just kind of pacing like, how much? Ooh. Ooh.
Crazy. Woo. That did not take long.
Yeah, I'm happy he blurred that.
As we hit the corner of the market, there are some blackened out roasting dogs. There's pigs everywhere. There's a dude carrying around a tray of, is that rats? Or squirrels? That's rats.
Oh my God. Do you think they're seasoned?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro, like I could not, like I'm not, I like I don't, I'm not, I'm oh my God, I don't think I could eat that. I know I'm stuttering. I'm like, holy fuck.
Oh, if you guys know anything about me, you know I'm very much a rat
I don't
fan.
think I could eat that. I would try it, but like, dude, I would want you to just hand me a piece of meat and just be like, tell me if this tastes good. Don't tell me what fucking animal it is. I don't want to see the whole dead rat and be like, all right, I'm going to buy it on a stick.
For the market, there are some blackened out roasting dog squirrels. That's rats?
Yeah.
Wow. If you guys know anything about me, you know I'm very much a rat fan. I don't know why it's become this kind of like sick addiction. Jungle rat here in Sulawesi is a huge, huge thing. But we're going to venture a little bit deeper into this market, see what else we can find.
The second you step in, it is just absolute sensory overload. There's not one or
Oh my God, I love that guy. Smoking a cigarette, just fucking cleaving away at this hunk of meat.
absolute sensory overload. There's not one or two stalls here. Every
Oh,
vendor
they're all doing it.
is just stacked with jungle fare. And one thing mainly jumps out. Bats. They are everywhere. They're stacked on trays. They're hanging on hooks. Vendors are flapping them about to try and attract customers.
Oh my God, guys, I don't think I've ever seen a market like this. This is pure and utter madness. It's just like, we are 2 steps in. I thought I'd have to hunt down the exotic meat, but this is like next level.
And the sight is wild. But the smell is what really brands it. Just burning hair, charred skin, blowtorches, firing up the...
Yeah, like, I don't want to say are they overcooked, but the bats are char black. Are they not cooked and they look like that? Like, I'm going to be real. I don't think I've really ever seen a bat close up in real life. I know they have like fur, but you only see them in the sky.
Second and order lands.
We have huge pythons hanging from this structure. The boar is everywhere. Obviously, not that common in Indonesia. I'm so used to not finding pork in Indonesia at all, but this is a Christian area, not Muslim. So there's plenty of wild boar everywhere, just like hair on, and wow, there's some big...
That lady had a Gucci shirt on.
That's right here.
You think that shit was real? It's a little B-roll. She kind of looks disgusted by that.
That is wild. Oh, wow. All right, guys. That, I've got to admit, is kind of gnarly. Just the texture, the kind of wetness on my skin.
Oh, God, it's wet?
The like mini claws that are biting into my hands. The rubbery nature of it. It is just like one ugly looking creature. I guess we do like the
Is that its penis?
locals do. We buy a couple of these bad boys and we got to cook one up.
Do you think the wings kind of taste like chicharrones?
So this is how they
Could get behind that.
normally sell it. So the same like that, slightly roasted.
Yeah.
So it's easily they will, when someone's coming in here and buy it, that will be clean all the stomach part.
Yeah.
That's it. And then sometimes you can ask them to chop it or not, just like this.
Oh, you don't eat the wings?
He's taking off the wings and I think he's going to give it a quick blowtorch so that it ends up a bit more like these guys hanging out down here.
The hair singed right off with a blowtorch.
Okay, there seems to be a pretty specific set of features that we roasted down, like the claws, like the hair right off the body. What we have now is just like naked bat.
And then it's broken down. Shoulders cut, chest pried open.
How much do you think the back costs?
What's left
$5?
is hacked into chunks, ready for the pot.
We have this kind of...
Bro, I'm eating right now. I could eat watching this, no problem. I never understand that shit. Oh, dude, I'm eating. Oh, dude, I'm eating. You're not watching somebody throw... Bro, you know what you're eating? You know what you're eating? Probably a dead animal. You know what you're looking at? A dead animal. What the fuck? I mean, the disconnect's unreal right now. You're probably eating chicken wings, watching somebody cut a bat up, and you're like, oh, no, this is ruining my vibe. You're eating a dead animal.
Lovely assortment of bat parts ready to roll.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. We got a sub, people. Yes. Oh, thank you, sir. One package for bat ready to go.
see him eat it. When are you gonna eat it?
This looks like a nondescript house in the middle of Sulawesi, but in fact, it is a restaurant. And inside, they have some of their local specialty dishes. This is like a common local eatery. It's not like you got to go to someone's backyard who cooks up special Chinese medicine infused, whatever, like you might find bat and cobra done in Jakarta. Here, it's...
See, cobra's a no-go for me because that thing's fucking poisonous. Like, anything that kills prey by, like, poisoning them to death or, like, inserting some sort of venom is a no-go. Like, I wouldn't want to eat that. You also have alpha gal. I could eat a snake, Zod. Snakes aren't fucking mammals.
a staple. So we're gonna check out how it's done right now. Let's go. The Minahasan people are devout Christians.
How do snakes have sex? I'm not Googling it.
And it is absolutely everywhere you look. You walk into a restaurant even, and you can just feel it everywhere. There's crucifix.
They don't? No, they do. No, they definitely do. I don't think it's like a salmon thing where like one lays an egg and the other fertilizes it. They have coils. Yeah, I'm assuming it's like a hole.
Verses on the wall, and just this faith is woven into this space. And in my mind, that's kind of starkly juxtaposed against what is on the menu. It's not that there's anything wrong with it, it's just not what I usually...
That's no problem, bro. Rice with chicken, I'm getting that off rip.
...associate with sort of really traditional Christian meals. Either way, the menu is just straight up jungle fare. There's bats, pythons, dogs, you name it, and the place is just packed. Locals are pulling up, lining up at the counter and ordering canteen style like it's just another weekday lunch spot. They're like, I'll take a better cat, a better dog, some of that python, a bat please. It is kind of wild. And out back, the cook is already in his groove. I hand him the bat, and he is more than happy to show us how this is done from scratch.
All right, the fly's going over. It's a problem.
The bat first gets cubed, and I'm talking just straight up cubed. Everything is going in this thing. Organs, intestines, the hairy ears, those pea-infused wings and skin, the whole lot.
Pea-infused wings? Pea? Bats store pea in the wing? No.
People, they eat with
pea. Am I mishearing what he's saying? Pea from the wings.
the guts.
Oh, really?
It was like a medicine.
Wow, with the guts in the bat.
Yeah. Obat apa? Oh, asthma. Asthma medicine. For the traditional remedy, they will get the guts out and don't know, some like mix with something, and you can do for asthma remedy.
And by the
okay, I like they're giving a
time it hits the pot, I'm already questioning my life decisions.
It looks kind of wild to me. I'm not
I would be like, make that shit extra well done. I want it to be like char.
gonna lie. I thought the bat wouldn't be that bad, but I think it's kind of like, it is pretty challenging with like all the guts and the organs and everything in there.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think the bat's the problem. It's that it's eating, like he's cooking everything. If it was just like, oh, we're gonna take some of the meat.
After a good 20 minutes or so of boiling, the bat is then set aside, but the wok water, notably, is saved.
The broth, they will drink it. So that's how they keep strong or maybe healthy, just like traditional medicine, apparently.
The wok is then refilled with oil, and the cooking shifts gears. We're gonna add some lemongrass, garlic, huge spoonfuls of chilies, shallots, ground turmeric, and then, of course, the bat. And on top of all of...
Hey, they're kind of saving it. They're kind of saving this right now. It kind of looks disgusting still, but like what they're adding, maybe I'd give it a try.
This, he pours back in that leftover broth, that rendered down stank, just to add a little bit.
I need to smell this. Can YouTube implement a system where there's like some tube that just emits whatever this smell is? That would be if it smelled rancid, I would throw up. But if it smelled like chilies, I'd probably be able to eat it.
More funk to this water.
I'm not looking forward to this bat anywhere near as much as I was the python. I don't even know if you guys saw the python. Might be a different episode.
We're then going to hit this with some pretty intense heat. Just basically stir fry it up. Just like that, we have one bat cooked up Minahasan style, ready to serve.
It looks gross. If I'm being like to me, like that's an intestine or something there. I wouldn't want to eat it. But, like, I'm not judging anybody that would. I just think that I would not enjoy that. No.
Hi guys, we have here a giant bowl of sliced and diced up bat. Well, it looks more edible now than it did earlier, I've got to admit, but regardless of how much extreme food I have eaten, this is...
I think the texture would be a big factor. If I bit into something and I got like a... like I was biting into like a ligament, that would induce instantaneous vomit from me. Like it would be like just like in the same motion I would throw up. Or if I like bit into like an organ of some sorts and it like kind of popped in my mouth like a gusher.
I have eaten, this is probably going to push me to the limits. There is something about a bat with its reputation, and then seeing this thing cooked with just like all of its guts, with the broth added back in for like extra flavor from it being boiled. But this place is packed, everyone's chowing down on a bat and python.
Oh, is that a bone?
So, if everyone else is doing it, I guess we dive right in.
Nice. Dive right in. What do you mean? I guess we dive right in, dude. You're doing a fucking Squidward bite right now. What the fuck is this? It's tough.
And it's tough. Your skin is just so tough. It's wild. It's almost like a leather. Just eating that. You gotta really work it. You know, you guys might not have seen it in this episode, but I literally just chowed down on a bunch of python that was cooked this exact same way. And I was under the impression that it would be very much the same flavor profile. You cook two animals in the exact same recipe, but this is completely different. This texture of a frog, it is just the craziest, oddest creature. There is nothing like this. That is for damn sure. It's got a bunch of this black skin. Oh, there's hair on it. Oh, I don't know if I can do the hair. That is, wow. Look at that. Sorry guys, I draw the line at the hair. That is bonkers. You gotta really work this thing to get at this meat. And I thought this would almost be rat-like. But let me tell you, this is so much of a leaner animal than a rat. The organs were placed in here with this as well. And that is clearly like a kidney or a liver. And he said this cures asthma. Now I don't have asthma, but it's put in there for people to eat. We're gonna chow down. Sort of powdery. That's almost better than the meat. Like, so
I'd probably rather eat that. I would probably rather eat. No. I know I had a kind of like a guttural reaction when I saw it, but I would rather eat that because I feel like it would be more akin to like something that I've eaten already versus like just the weird bony bit that's covered in like tough skin.
You eat it? The wing?
And why'd they cut off the wings and fucking get rid of them?
Wow. It's like lots of people, that's most favorite part, the wings.
I think what we have here is like an elbow, you know what I mean? The middle of that middle knuckle of a bat wing. And this is apparently the prize bit. So we're gonna try it. Here we go, guys. That's all skin that comes off it. It is so thick, so rubbery. You can taste or feel tiny micro hairs that weren't blowtorched off it. It has a real gamey flavor. I think the gaminess...
Oh. See, that's what I would be fearful of. I bet like raw with all the seasoning stuff probably smells fine. See, no, the gaminess is a no-go.
From this is what is kind of throwing me off. A really, really difficult flavor to handle. Let me tell you. Whoa. Oh, I don't know if I can do that. That is tough. No.
Oh, and he's being so respectful, though.
Not for me, guys. Let me tell you.
Like, if this was like, they just pull a guy off the side of the street, they're like, yo, try this. Some dude from, like, London. Yo, try this. He'd be like, oh. I think texture's the bigger thing for me than taste. I think the gaminess I could probably get past. I think having to bite into it and yank it and then, like, chew it and it's kind of like gummy, no.
Wow. That's a tough one.
Like, I could get by it tasting bad to me.
All right, market number 2, people. What's this market, Nita?
Number 1.
Langawan market.
Oh god, there's another market. What are they gonna fucking sell at this one?
A little bit outside of Tomahawk.
Oh, is this even for food? This looks like betta fish. Nah, that shit looks good. That shit looks good, though. What is that? That looks like smoked salmon.
Hi guys, this market seems wild right away. We've got these huge kind of grilling stations behind the various stalls, similar to what we saw in Tomahawk, where once you order something, it just gets one more blowtorch, maybe to clean it off before you hike it back home. I see huge chunks of python getting grilled off, a dog in the corner. There is bats absolutely everywhere. And again, it just seems to be like a primary meat in this area. It's not just like some kind of novelty. Cat, python, more cats, dog. Wow, I wonder if you can even show cats.
Guys, these pigs, these long-nosed pigs, is just wild, right?
I've never seen that animal a day in my life. Never seen that animal a day in my life. That is a pig with a horn. But like a weird curled... Those are boars. Yeah, but was that a part of its body?
Just bat everywhere, guys. Bat and pork.
How are they getting this many bats, though? Are they farming them? Or is it like they're finding them in the wilderness? Because I just don't understand how every market has fucking hundreds of bats.
It's how much? 3 for 100,000.
Correct, yeah. That's how they normally sell it.
So it's $2 a rat?
Like in like 3 pieces for a higher price. Yeah, they won't sell it once because like you wouldn't if it's not.
Is that a good price?
Not enough for one portion.
I'd eat that. I'd eat that. That, like, bro, compared to a lot of the other shit.
For a higher price. Yeah, they won't sell it once because like you wouldn't if it's not enough for one.
Like that looks pretty good. That dude, that kind of has like a kielbasa, like a cooked sausage crisp to it, like right there.
Portion. One portion, not person. Well, unless you're really crazy, love that, you can eat it the whole 3 because they're gonna chop it, like diced it.
What's in its butthole?
So one duck is...
Why was its butthole like open?
75,000.
75. This one, right?
But one bat...
450 for a duck or a bat? Rather have a duck.
One big bat can be the same price.
Okay, so like it's like very common to find a bat, but it's more difficult to like get the bat.
The bat.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense, I guess.
Expensive.
So it's kind of like a delicacy. You get less meat, but you're paying for more premium meat.
Correct, yeah. It's considered like what premium, the bat.
And even a rat, like 3 rats is 100,000.
Yeah.
So you could get...
Yeah, what the fuck? A duck, an entire duck's 450, 3 rats is $6.
You could get more than a duck for the price.
Oh my god, they're alive right now.
Of 3 rats.
Like 1.5 ducks.
1.5 ducks.
I'm gonna scan this video. I hope they don't kill the duck on the video. I don't think they would show that.
What would you prefer to eat, guys? 1 duck or 3 rats? Those
A duck.
are your options. Hello. Oh my god, they have rats. Wow. Oh, they love it. And these guys, where did they come from?
That's from Klabat's northern part. It's about like 2 hours from here.
And so they just bought this in to sell it today?
Ini beli sendiri atau saja? Oh yeah, they hunt them and some is they hunt them, some they get it from whoever that in the village they sell.
Got it.
These are not city rats that you might be picturing scurrying around the sewers. These are white-tailed forest rats, one of the many semi-arboreal rat species that are native here to Sulawesi. I didn't really know what that meant either. It's kind of like they spend a lot of their time at night in the trees, and then they burrow back down into the dirt during the day. And they are hunted all over Sulawesi. Here...
Yo, he's got thermal vision. This motherfucker's a sniper in the woods right now. Oh my god.
Here, they are a delicacy. They're not cheap at all in this part of the world. They sell for...
Dude, they're fucking expensive as shit.
100,000 rupiah for 3. You can pick up just about any other meat here for less than that. Chicken, duck, pork, you name it. But come Christmas, Easter, the demand for rat just surges.
And it's like almost a special occasion dish.
Correct, yeah.
But it's also like everyday fare.
You can be an everyday fan whenever, like, because it's like one of the only places in North Sulawesi that has selling all these kind of things.
But no turkeys.
No what?
Turkey?
We don't even know what turkeys is.
For farmers,
Yo, low-key, for fucking Thanksgiving, I feel like I would try rat one time instead of a fuck-ass turkey. Just a whole fucking turkey, dude. Just fucking dripping. Dripping, sitting there. It's fucking dry as shit, even if it's fucking wet. Dude, even if it looks wet, you fucking bite into it. It makes that while you're chewing it. It's disgusting. I hate eating turkey.
they're also thieves. These things raid the crops. They get into the cacao, the coconuts.
Oh, so it's good they're killing them too.
So hunting them becomes this kind of strange overlap. It's part pest control, it's protein, and it's a cash source wrapped all in one. And apparently they are hunted in every way you can imagine. Shotguns, air rifles, snares, dogs. It is just all fair game.
Shotgun? I feel like you're fucking blowing that thing into red mist if you shoot a fucking rat with a 12 gauge. Are you hitting it with bird shot so it just peppers him?
And so, inevitably, I find myself adding this to the list immediately. It's time for another rat hunt.
I'm trying to click. Alright guys, we're about to head deep into the Sulawesi jungles. Tonight's prey, or target prey at least, is rats. Just like the ones we saw at the market, the whitetail, apparently they taste pretty damn good. We've eaten the bats already, we've eaten the pythons already. Rat was the final kind of piece of this like Sulawesi mad market combination. So, rat hunting, Sulawesi style.
I feel like out of those three, I'd most want to try snake. Like, I would try a python.
I see some air guns. Let's see how this goes down. I don't know if you guys can see anything. I'm gonna have to do this Blair Witch Project style view. We're off. I don't know how quiet we have to be or anything. We're just parking the motorbikes here in the jungle. But we're gonna start trekking. We're already pointing at signs, and we're up in the trees. So maybe we're after some kind of like tree rat. I just don't know. That's the problem.
So we start just clocking miles down this main road. It's sort of like a supply trail into thick jungle, but there are sort of plantations of cacao and coffee dotted along the way. And whenever we find a promising spot, basically a tree with some fruit.
Dude, I'd just be so I mean, I got bit by a tick in the woods and got a fucking rare meat disease. I feel like if I'm in the jungle in Indonesia, bro, I'm gonna be like, yo, some shit's gonna fucking bite me and I'm gonna swell up like a fucking melon and die. Something's gonna fucking latch onto my neck and bite me and I'm gonna get some sort of disease that's gonna fucking kill me. Like, that would worry me. That I wouldn't even be worried about, like, being with these guys. I'd be like, yeah, okay, I'm not gonna die to like a fucking animal, but I'd be like, dude, some bug's gonna fucking bite me and that's gonna be hell. Stop. Mosquitoes? Well, I know when you go to certain countries with like diseases that they have elsewhere that are transmitted by bugs, you have to get vaccinated before you go.
We start just trying to call in the rat.
Alright guys, we are weaving our way through some much thicker scrub right now, heading up this hill. It's kind of like...
What the fuck was that noise? He's perfected the rat call.
I mean, I don't know if I'd call it thick jungle, but it's thicker. We don't need machetes or anything like that. There's definitely an old trail here, but it hasn't been used in a long, long time. That's for damn sure. Hopefully there's some rats to make this worth it. I'm not eating city rats or anything like that. It behaves
like it started fucking clawing at me.
It's almost like a possum or something. It is way up there in the trees. We're only scouting the rooftops. So I don't think this is the kind of thing that you're used to seeing in, I don't know.
Oh no, I would assume they would have lived on the ground. They're all in the fucking tree branches.
Average household. It is one big, gnarly looking thing though. And took a few shots to get it down, but there she is. Look at that. It's like white-tailed, crazy looking creature.
Possum? I would rather eat rat. I would rather eat rat and snake, maybe bat over possum. I think out of any animal, possums would taste probably bottom 5. They are like sewer gross animals. Like, they don't live in the sewer, but they're disgusting. Like, possums live in their own filth. They fucking play dead. They're like the only North American marsupial Their kids like latch onto their back. They're always covered in like fucking poop. It's disgusting.
That's essentially the process. Put in some miles, find a promising spot, put in a call, and see if you hear something back or see some movement.
We spotted a little one, but they don't shoot them. They want them to grow into a big fat rat for eating later. And we do this trick where we keep turning
They're a bit more prepped to go because these guys take even their jungle meals pretty seriously.
These guys are blackened to a crisp and they are cooking away.
Now that the rat is cooked, they get large sections of bamboo, just really wide chunks of it, and start beating it into strips with a machete. They leave just enough fiber in between the different strips to hold it together, and it can be sort of unrolled.
Oh my god, are they gonna like... Wait. Are they gonna like oven bake the fucking rats? Like over the flame? Maybe not.
Tree branches are then lashed together with vines, the bamboo mat.
Or like rotisserie, they're gonna fucking... They're making like a makeshift fucking rotisserie thing.
Is laid on top.
Oh, no.
Some banana leaves are added, and
I'm guessing terribly.
You've got this kind of really cool setup, this jungle table of sorts. Meanwhile, 4 short sections of branch are hammered into the ground beside the fire to form a stand that's going to hold a pot for cooking rice. Another section of bamboo is used to sort of split open, creating these large water containers and a makeshift chopping board along the way.
This looks so complex. Oh, I think it is going to be like, not like an oven, but they're doing like, I think they're trying to transfer some of the, I guess the taste from, they said the banana leaves to the rats.
on the table.
Maybe package it up.
Oh, it's like a little chopping board. It's genius.
The rats are chopped into pieces. They're given a good rinse to just wash off that ash. Then we begin preparing the rest of the meal. They slice shallots, local herbs, lemongrass, and toss in some mushrooms that we gathered along the way earlier. Chilies and garlic.
Turns out they're hallucinogenic.
Garlics are mashed together in this rough.
That'd be an experience, dude. You're like, oh, yo, actually, rat's not that bad. Why do you have 3 eyes?
Wild mushroom salad going on the side. This chili mix spread out on top.
Oh, yeah, dude. They're doing a whole fucking buffet.
Kind of a wild dressing, but I'm digging it. Fireside. If you were telling me I was going to be eating this in the Sulawesi jungle not that long ago, I wouldn't have believed you. This looks pretty damn good.
And everything just kind of gets mixed together with a pinch of salt. And I sort of thought this was it. It was kind of like some jungle rat salad. But no, there's more cooking ahead also.
Yo, I gotta say, I could get behind the rat eating, chat. I could get behind it. I think the bat was a no-go for me. The skin looked disgusting, but the rat doesn't look that bad. I think because they already took out all the organs, and they're just, like, roasting the meat. So it's just meat, and they're doing, like, crazy-ass... Dude, they're, like, doing all their own handmade rice. They're doing fucking all these herbs and spices they're throwing in. They foraged mushrooms.
Every
long day till you're fucking starving.
Is then pushed into these long, thin bamboo tubes. Those
are
set against a rack that's made next to the fire.
2 a.m.
They lost me.
Sulawesi jungle. Tired as hell.
And Brooke's suitcase doesn't even fit in the fucking Uber on the way there. And I feel really bad because now I'm getting the Uber driver to move his personal bags around. Have you ever had that? You get an Uber from an airport. Like, I kind of want it to feel like a taxi. I'm seeing this guy's, like, personal belongings, right? He's, like, moving them around to, like, fit the suitcase. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, sir. I shouldn't have ordered the fucking Uber X. But it's $5 cheaper. And my dumb ass was like, well, we're 2 people. I wasn't thinking about the suitcases. Anyways, that's a stupid part of the story. We get to the hotel. No problem. Go through the first day. When we get to the hotel, this is the first video that I'm going to show you guys. I paid for a king room with a premium city view, okay? Because I love a city view at a hotel. Anybody else? I love being at, like, the top floor. I don't care if the elevator ride is fucking 3 minutes long. I love staring out the window, even if it's for fucking 30 seconds. I'm like, this is awesome. So I paid a little bit more for a king premium view. Is this the video?
I'm so excited.
All right, this was actively when I was still going to vlog this. I don't know why the video's in, like, 240p.
I'm so excited.
This was the big reveal of the city view.
Premium city view. I paid for a fucking premium city view.
And look how dirty the fucking window is. It looks like somebody pissed all over the window and then it fucking air dried. Whoever's in this apartment surely died. That door was open. At the end of the video, I say, oh shit, somebody's coming outside. That door wide open the entire trip we're there. Like, I'm talking wide open. Not even a bug screen. Like, I could see inside their apartment.
Fucking premium city view. What the fuck is this? I mean, like, that's kind of cool over there. Bro, this is other people. Oh, there's somebody coming outside.
Bro, it's air conditioning. It was swinging open and closed, though. They didn't have it, like, pinned open. Like, when the wind would blow, the door would go boom right against the fucking back metal part. I'm like, I feel like they died. That day, we go to the convention center, get our badges, go to the partner party. Partner party's open for about, 2 hours. Open bar, though. I have about 6 Coors banquets. I meet Tubbo. He had this cool Sims thing on his head that was glowing. I'm like, where the fuck did you get that? And he's like, at this party. And I'm like, damn, I was kind of like low-key being like, do you have an extra one? He didn't have an extra one. Meet Zoil, which I was in a GeoGuessr event which was pretty cool. He's like 6'10". We go to this bar called Happy Does. At this point, the only people that are in my group that I know that are there are me, Sneeg, Brooke, Sneeg's wife, Hannah, and Handsome. And Handsome doesn't drink anymore. And we're kind of casually drinking. You know, I've gotten a shot or two, but I'm pretty drunk. And then all of my, like, other friends show up. Zeusy shows up. Chris, Jay, all my friends show up. And I'm like, oh my God, we need to get drunk. Thinking that they're as drunk as me. They're not as drunk as me. So I just start drinking margaritas. I'm ordering everybody drinks. I'm like, I got a Twitch Rivals event. This is gonna, the Twitch Rivals event's gonna fucking pay for this. Let's just start doing rounds of shots. I get obliterated. Everybody the next day said I was looking through them, not at them. The whole bar is doing karaoke, and we just start going around being like, who wants to sing Creed? Who wants to sing One Last Breath? This is a fucking great idea. Everybody, let's get on fucking stage and sing One Last Breath by Creed. So we get up there and we're fucking singing. You can look at me, doesn't matter. Look at the guy behind Handsome Fella. Why is the video in fucking 240p? Look at him. He's rubbing his shoulders. Look what Brooke says.
Why is he massaging him?
Handsome comes back down. He's like, yo, your friend's awesome. I'm like, what? He's like, you don't know that guy? I'm like, what do you mean? We just walked up on stage. Like, yeah, a lot of us were up there. That was like a random 45-year-old man. He's like, bro, he was like rubbing my shoulders. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, we didn't know who the fuck he was, and then he just disappeared. Also, I gotta say, this year was the IRL stream apocalypse. Everybody was streaming on their fucking Samsung phone everywhere, and it pissed me off. There were people streaming at the bar. Last year, they had signs everywhere saying no streaming, no film photography allowed. I don't know why they didn't have that this year. I was blackout drunk. Don't remember fucking seeing that many streamers at Happy Does, which was the name of the bar. Everybody the next day was like, bro, there were so many people streaming. If I was sober, I would have walked up to him and been like, hey, pal, can you fuck off? You're filming people drunk. That's weird. Do you know that? Or okay. Anyways, I don't care. Like, it's different if you're in your own corner and the camera's facing you. But like, these are people that are like wandering around the bar interviewing people. That is like, am I crazy in like saying, I feel like that's just like rude. I don't know. Maybe it's like a different take. It's different at the convention center or somewhere where it's like, during the day where you're expecting to be like recorded in San Diego because it's a convention. But if it's like 2 a.m. at a bar and I'm drunk and some guy's like, hey, say hi to my chat. Hey, can you say what's up to chat? For example, at the partner party, you weren't allowed to stream. But at bars, that was also a rule, and then they changed. I don't know if they changed it. They just didn't care as much. It might have been just because there was too many people. When we went to the convention center last year, there was probably like 10 to 12 IRL streamers that I vividly remember seeing. This year, I'm so serious. Every third person was streaming. Back to my story. We leave the bar. We're in like a big group. It's like 20 people, friends of friends of friends. I black out. And I'm not advising this. This is like this is the most drunk I got the first night. It's not even close. I think it's because other people showed up that I knew and I was so excited that I was like, let's get really drunk, thinking that they were as drunk as me. We leave. Apparently smoked a joint. Don't remember it at all. Woke up 7 a.m. kind of in that like panic, like, oh my God, where am I? Oh, and then I woke, and then I was like, oh shit, I was at the bar. I'm in San Diego. Fell back asleep, woke up, most hungover I've ever been in my entire life. I wanted to get to the convention center Friday at like 11 a.m. I didn't get there till 3. I got breakfast at 1, and every bite, I like stopped to eat like this. Manually breathing because I was fighting back fucking nausea the entire time. For like 2 hours, I was fucking so nauseous. I was immediately after breakfast gonna go to the convention center, but I had a pounding headache, and I was like, if people walk up to me and they're like, Super, I'm gonna throw up on the floor. That would be too mentally overwhelming. So I took a nap. Showed up, was perfectly fine, didn't feel hungover anymore. And I got a bunch of people walked up to me. One guy gave me a fucking custom keyboard, which is fucking badass. They said their name was Jack. I already looked at it, so this isn't like a reveal for me. I've already seen this. Yeah, they signed the back. Look at this, bro. Custom keyboard. Wait, you hear the keys? Fire. He said that he makes keyboards for queso. And I was like, oh, that's cool. A few other people gave me like stickers and stuff, which was nice. But I took a lot of pictures, a lot of videos. That night, I didn't want to get too drunk Friday night because I had Rivals Saturday morning. And if I was as hungover as I was Friday morning, Saturday morning, I would have thrown up on the Rivals stage. If I had to stream for 2 hours with like bright studio lights in my face, I would have been done. Sneeg and Chris were actively trying to convince me to drink a margarita tower with them Friday night. It was like 1 a.m. and I'm like, bro, we need to go to bed soon. We have to compete in like 9 hours. And they're like, bro, let's do a margarita tower. It's like 10 drinks. I'm like, fuck no. And normally I'm a guy that would be like, oh yeah, for sure. They shamed me. And I felt bad, but I did want to do it. But I made the logical decision not to, chat, and we got fucking second place. So that's why, because we dead ass, I'm so sure of it, we would have gotten last. We have the Rivals event Saturday. They fucking mic me up. My shorts were really short. Everybody was making fun of me for it. And I got these new Gymshark shorts because I need new shorts and I hadn't worn them before. And bro, they were like a 4-inch inseam and it looked like I was wearing booty shorts on stage. Oh my God, and I got some string bean ass legs. I kept hyper focusing on that. I was like, they're too short, aren't they? I kept pulling them down. Oh! Anyways, we were at the Rivals event and we really wanted to cheese it. We were going to be such losers on this event here where we were going to come up with a code that like told you where the exact, this is like code names where you have to give hints. We were going to like cheese the fuck out of it. Ended up not doing it. And honestly, it probably would have been worse if we did do it. So I'm glad that we didn't. Anyways, we had the Rivals event. We ended up getting second place, which was fun. Ludwig's team beat us, but I think we did really well. The one thing I got to say to Twitch Rivals, I don't think that the performative commentary is it, in my opinion. 80% of the Rivals event is like this stuff where there's like commentators that are doing bits. I didn't show it a lot. This is my stream, but this is it.
To the location of the glitch. Chelsea, are the teams ready to go?
They made a whole story about a glitch being stolen, and there was like, bro, we're just playing mini games. And every rivals event. I don't know. I'm not dissing the commentators. I know the Austin show. Like, I know the people that were running it. They did a great job. I just think like the creative direction is just like weird. We're all gamers competing in a video game event. Why not have a streamer be a streamer, right? And commentate the event in a streamer fashion. Why are they going,
the glitch! It was stolen! Who must have taken it? I don't know. Did you? Did you? Let's find out.
oh my God, I'm dying on the inside. I'm dying on the inside. Why are we just have somebody commentate the event? That is the only complaint. The event was awesome. The staff was amazing. Like when we had this like interactive LED screen, that's fucking sick. Right? People aren't going to get involved into the story, especially from my viewer perspective. If you're watching the Rivals page, it makes sense because you're watching the story unfold and they're controlling the direction of cuts. If you're watching the Joe Bart stream, 80% of the stream is me, right? And Sneeg and Zeusy and Chris. And we're just competing. But then like randomly it cuts back to the story. And if you're watching my stream, the story doesn't make any sense because you didn't even see the first part of the story. You didn't see the part of the glitch. You didn't see all that. So it's like the story only works if you're watching the raw Twitch feed the entire time. Anyways, we leave the event. Also saw this sign everywhere. Off topic. I had to take a picture of it. Danger of death. Keep off. This is just in the middle of the sidewalk. Is there like an electrical... What the fuck is under this where it says danger of death? What? It's just on... And there was like 10 of them. Did you touch it? No. But okay, I will say, you see how there's a hole in here? I really think they just shouldn't have the danger sign. I know that's a legal protection, but if you tell me danger of death and it's a guy getting electrocuted, I actually think I felt more motivated to grab whatever pipe this was. Anyways, didn't really do much after that. Kind of wandered the city. This is why I didn't vlog it, because I wanted to just tell stories about stuff I thought was interesting rather than just like redoing random San Diego shit. The last night we were there, we went to a bar called Fat Tuesdays, and I was already really drunk, and I wanted to get a slushie. I love cherry slushies, and the only cherry flavored looking one they had was called Cat 5 Hurricane, and we had a flight to catch in 6 hours at the time I ordered this, and I'm like sipping it and it just tastes like straight rum. And I'm like, hey, what? Like, I walk up to the worker. I'm like, how strong is this? Like, she goes, oh, that's our strongest one. They have like 20 different slushies. So we're all just passing it around trying to chug it. I'm smoking a joint. Some guy, I am messed up at this point. I'm like, I need to go home, go to bed. Some guy walks up to me. He's like, Joe Bart, small fries. He's like, you know small fries? I'm like, yeah, I do know small fries. Can we get a picture? I go, yeah. We take a photo. I look blasted in that. And he's like, he starts talking so fast. You gotta know we're all gonna be huge soon. So this is someone, this is someone, this is someone. He introduced me to 4 people in 5 seconds. He's like, you're gonna remember our names, right? And I go, no. In the least dickheadish way. I'm like, they see me, I'm holding a lit joint. I'm like, I am not gonna remember you guys. I am not gonna remember you guys. Right before that, we were at a Minecraft party for MCC, and all the drinks were Minecraft themed. So you got like a suspicious brew. I kept getting the creepers hug. The first 2, I felt really cringy walking up. You know when you go to like Cold Stone and you have to order a size and it's not like small, medium, large? It's like, I'm feeling hungry. Can I get the chocolate ice cream in the I'm feeling hungry size or some shit? So I walk up, I'm like, the bartender's like, what do you want? I'm like, could I get a Queepa hug? Could I get an Endoportal? Could I get an Endoportal? I'm fucking asking for these stupid fucking drink names. But they were so good. Oh my God. The Creepers hug, chat. When I tell you, that was a top 10 mixed drink. It was like green. It was like neon green, like it's sludge. Fucking chug that shit. Anyways. Oh, there's one more thing I wanted to show before we get to the end of the story, but not really the end. I would say the most interesting thing that happened the entire trip was at the airport on the way home. I think I almost got murdered. Where is the one image I want to show real quick? Oh, we went to this one bar. Okay, a lot of this revolves around drinking, and I know that's kind of insane that like that's all I'm talking about, but that's like effectively all I did did there outside of like meetings and rivals events. And I'm not going to be like, yeah, so I actually had this cool meeting with my manager. It's not fun to talk about. I went to this one bar. Guess how much this pint, or not even, I don't even know what a pint is. This was 32 ounces of beer, however much that is. Is that a pint? This was $6. I was like, wow, what a steal. I felt like a dad. Anyways, that Monday, so yesterday we went home and we had a flight to catch like 9 a.m. Oh my God, one more thing, I'm remembering it. We ordered room service one day and the guy fucking shows up and he has a whole cart of it and I'm sitting there like about to grab the plate from him and he goes, where do you want it? And I go, no, because I hate when they walk in the room. I don't want you to, it feels so weird when like a hotel worker walks into my hotel room while I'm there. So I'm like, you could just put it right here. And he starts like taking all the plates off and putting them there. And I'm just like standing there like, and it's like 3 minutes. He's like moving stuff around. And then he hands me a bill with a, like in one of the like the black envelopes. And I'm like, does this charge to the room or do I have to give you a card? And he didn't speak English. He knew how to say, I'm not making fun of that. Nothing's wrong with that, by the way. It was just the language barrier made this part specifically really hard. He was like, where do I put it? I go, is this getting charged to the room or am I giving you my card? He goes, and I'm trying to go, do I give you money now? I literally say, do I give you money now? Or is this charging the room? And he goes, yes, money. I'm like, can I give you a tip in cash? And he goes, yes. And so I give him like a $20 tip and he just walks out. And I'm like, okay, I guess it's getting charged to the room. We start eating. 5 minutes go by. I hear like knocking on the door. I'm like, I know it's him. Yeah, I'm like, so I walk out, open the door. Sure enough, he's standing there holding the fucking bill still. He's like, I need you to sign this. And it was a different thing that saying that I wanted it charged to the room. Dude, he didn't even have like the portable card machine. So I sign it. He goes, have a nice day, walks away. And he was like such a nice guy. But I just thought that was fucking hilarious because I'm trying to convey to him like, hey, you know, there being a language barrier, me trying to ask if this is getting charged to the room or I'm paying now and if I'm able to use card or cash is like the hardest thing to explain to somebody. So anyways, Sunday or Monday we leave. It's like 7 a.m. and we get to the airport. I eat a fucking $30 breakfast sandwich, which is insane. They're charging that amount of money. It was like $26 plus tax or whatever the fuck. And it was mid as shit. I just hate airports. I actually hate airports, how much money they fucking charge for everything. Right before we get in and go get breakfast, there's this line. It's a long fucking TSA line. You know, the government shut down. A lot of airports are running slower. And San Diego's just huge. The convention just ended. So there's probably 500 people in line. And it cuts off at one segment and then starts again. There's like a walkway. And this is where TSA is. There's a walkway and then there's a huge queue of about 200 to 300 people. And we're at the end of the first queue walking to the second. And this woman just walks right up and skips 85% of the line. And I go, excuse... I've had this happen many times before, and I've always been a bitch. I've always never said anything. And this time, I said, I'm not doing this shit anymore. I walk up to her, right up to her. I go, excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. And she ignores me the first 2 times. Straight up fucking, I know she hears me. I'm standing right behind her. I go, excuse me, ma'am. And she finally turns around. She goes, yeah? I go, you just skipped the entire line. The line's all the way back there. She goes, oh. She literally like grips her purse and goes, oh, where? Right there. You fucking see the line. And I know that it was stupid because there's like a gap. So yes, you could just walk up to it, but the line is half of your peripheral vision. You see the line. What do you think? People are just standing in line for nothing? So I go all the way back there. She goes, oh, okay. And I know it's one person, but it's like, it's one person every 10 people and no one ever stops them. You know, if you cut in line and you get away with it, I'm not mad at you. But if you cut in line in front of me, best fucking believe I'm telling your ass to get the fuck out of line because I'm done with that, bro. The amount of people that just cut in line and then everybody just stands there and goes, fucking tell him to fuck off. Tell him to go to the back of the fucking line. Tell him to go to the back of the fucking line. We get through. And I go take a shit. I have to take a shit after this breakfast sandwich. I don't want to poop on the plane. I get out, nowhere to be found. I'm like, bro, that was fucking weird. I get the first push, you going, oh, maybe let me just check, you know, if the stall door's open. And I guess he pushed hard enough that it just moved the lock. But then he hears me say, yo, feels the resistance, and it shuts on him. He keeps pushing. I'm like, what do you want to see me fucking just taking a dump, buddy? And the whole time, I'm always so nervous, bro. Anybody else have this weird fear that when you're taking a shit, because when you're taking a shit, you're vulnerable. You're literally like 1 out of 10 survivability taking a dump. Like, you're cooked if anything happens. You got shit in your ass, your pants are around your ankles. So I'm always worried that when I look up, there's just gonna be some guy like looking over, because I think my ass right there would have a heart attack and die. So now I'm I'm uneased. We get on the plane. It's Brook aisle, me middle, stranger window. We get on the plane. Also, everybody stands in line at a fucking airport. You're group 9! You're group 9! They're letting first class veterans and disabled people on the plane. Sit the fuck down. Why are you just standing there with your fucking dick in your hand doing nothing? I half fall asleep. We board the plane. We're like group 4 or some shit. Group 5. I push past all. I think they're in line. They're not in line. They're just hovering around. So I'm like, are you group 5? No, we're group 8. No, we're group 8. Sorry, no, you could go first. Get out of the fucking line, dumbass. So I go fucking beep, 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 and she scans my ticket. I go to sit down. It's a kid wearing a Phillies flat brim hat and pit vipers. And I go, oh my God, this kid's gonna recognize me. I go, oh no, this kid's gonna recognize me. I hope not. Because I'm hungover, tired, and sick. Please. And I don't see his face. So I just see the glasses and the hat, and I'm like, oh no. I sit down, kid's like 8 years old, alone. And I'm like, are you flying like unaccompanied minor or some shit? Like I did that when I was a kid, where you have like a little badge and you fly alone and they like check you. His dad's like 6 seats away aisle and checks on him like 4 hours into the flight. I'm like, if I'm the dad, I'd give my kid the aisle seat and make myself sit window. I'm like, why are you making your 8-year-old kid sit window? Like, I understand you booked a flight, you may have not been able to get 2 seats close to each other. Why are you not giving your kid like aisle so it's not awkward? Because now I sit down and I go, this kid's gonna have to piss 8 times and my ass wants to 4 hours, fall asleep, and, you know, get up and, just zombie walk out of the plane. Flight's about to take off. I look to my left. Bro is writing a 9-page essay, like a savant or something. Like, he is like, and he's like a super genius or some shit. Like a super genius. He's typing up a 9-page essay. Like, I see this on Google Doc. He has it like titled. He's like going over his notes. Like, what the fuck? I pass out. I wake up. He has a Mr. Beast, like, styled, like, briefcase. Like, a metal briefcase. It's not Mr. Beast themed, but it's what you would see in a Mr. Beast video with, like, $100,000 in it. He has a Mr. Beast briefcase looking thing, like, silver. He cracks it open, and now I'm like, what is in that? It's all colored pencils. Very... like good looking quality colored pencils. I'm like, what is he gonna like? So I'm like half asleep. I'm like, what is this kid? He takes out one pencil, closes it, and then he breaks out. I swear to God, looks like the first book that's ever been created. Like, you know when a book is so old, the pages are like orange and it smells weird? That's the book that this kid opened up. And he starts reading it, like he's holding it with his thumb, and he's reading it and just taking notes. And I'm like, dude, this kid is acting like he's 80 years old. Then I fall asleep again. I'm starting to think maybe this kid is in 8. But then the waitress comes by. She goes, does anybody want a drink? Anybody want a drink? He goes, excuse me. I'm like, what is this kid about to order? A fucking Miller Lite? Can I get an apple juice? I'm like, yeah, he's 8. So he asked for an apple juice. And I'm like, yeah, okay, here we go. I fall back asleep again. Brooke wakes me up. And I'm like, she like shakes me awake. I'm like, oh, what? She points. And he's just standing, staring at me. I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, oh, he needs to use the bathroom. I'm like, oh, like, why is he fucking staring at me? He's literally like, just waiting for me to get up. I fucking like move. He's like already trying to move by me. So I just like pick my legs up. He moves by. I go take a piss. He's sitting back down. He has like earbuds in. He's watching like The Breakfast Club from like the 80s. I don't know if it was The Breakfast Club. It's some old ass movie. And it's like a 5.5 hour flight. We're like 4 hours in. The dad gets up. He goes, yo, you good? Kid goes, yeah, I'm fine. Kid proceeds to pull out like 5 snack bag size of Doritos and houses all of them. Like the remaining hour and a half of this is the most fascinating kid that I think I've ever seen. He's writing a 9-page essay. He has a weird like lockbox briefcase full of colored pencils. He's wearing pit vipers on an airplane, orders apple juice, then eats 5 bags of Doritos watching 90s films. It was so odd. I don't want to say a kid he hoped for humanity, but he wasn't like a brain rotted Gen Alpha kid. He was like a smart kid that had like regular hobbies like coloring and watching movies, not skibbity toilet. We get off the plane. He walks off and dude literally just proceeds to have like an in-depth conversation with his dad. I'm like, I feel like this kid has to have an IQ of like 180. Like this kid's gonna be a billionaire someday. What the fuck? Like I've never seen somebody that smart that young. That's basically the end of the story. Oh my God, no, it's not. Oh my God, no, it's not. We have to get on a bus to go get my car. When we're on the bus, we get on and some guy, he might be watching stream right now. I'm gonna let you know, you're a nice guy. The way that you started this conversation was very off-putting. Everybody, this is a bus of like 20 people. The guy lets like 30 people on. We're packed, right? And we're all getting off at different stops and there's people standing crammed on the walkway. So I'm like, this guy better hope that the people that need to get off first are the people that got on last. Because if the back of the bus needs to get off, this is fucked. And so at the first bus stop, everybody that was in the middle had to get off so this person in the back could get off. And then everybody had to get back on the bus. It was so stupid. It's this group of like 4 people. They're probably in their mid-20s. And this one guy, I get on the bus, sit down, and I do like a glance to my left and right. And he's just, I look to my left and he's just, I look at him and I look away and I go, uh-oh. I like just sit on my phone and I see him staring at me and he shows his friend his phone and I go, I know he knows who I am. And he starts talking to his friend and he goes, isn't it weird how he says something along these lines? Isn't it weird how like we know everything about them, but they know nothing about us? And when I hear that, I go, what the fuck? What the fuck? At some point, his friend goes, oh, Joe, not to me, but about me. And I go, what's up? And they go, oh, it's you. And then he has a regular conversation with me about how he went to TwitchCon and saw other streamers. And I'm like, hey, man, fucking just say that. Dude, you sound like a serial killer the way you introed that. You're talking about streamers and you're like, isn't it weird how we know everything about them, but they know nothing? Yeah, that's fucking Why are you saying that fucking 4 feet away from me? And then they were nice. They were nice people. And I didn't say anything, but I'm like, bro, if you're seeing this, just fucking start off with that. Just say, oh, are you Joe? And then it would have been normal. So I was a little short, but I was also tired. And that was it. That was the trip. It was fun. I had fun. It was me. Sorry for trolling. Me and my friend were just having a funny thing. I feel like you're lying. Like the amount of people in my chat that are like, hey, that was me. Sorry. Hey, that was me. I wasn't trying to be weird or anything. Bro, just making shit up. All right, chat. Lock in. Oh my God. I have another story. Saturday, I got this weed spray in San Diego, and one spray is 5 milligrams. And that's not that much. And I've done the spray before. And we had just done the Twitch Rivals event. And we were eating at a restaurant called Bubs. While we were at this restaurant, we were like, let's do the spray. And it's basically like a mouth spray that you spray under your tongue. One time is 5 milligrams. So 5 milligrams every spray. I've had like 4 drinks. I would be fine with being like slightly high. I do 2 sprays. We then go to one more bar. I get like 2 drinks and we go and get ready for dinner. While I'm laying on the bed, I'm watching TikToks and I feel my eyes starting to slightly go. I stand up and I'm like, I am a lot higher than I would like to be. And I say that, and Brooke goes, me too, because she did one spray. And I'm like, really? I was like, this is supposed to be pretty weak though. And so I shower, get ready. As we leave, I'm like, it's like 8 at night. 8:30. There was supposed to be this Chief Keef party that I was supposed to go to. Ended up not really wanting to go, so we just didn't. But at the time, I was like, we should try and make the Chief Keef party. So we were like, let's go get food real quick. So we go to the sushi place. We're walking there. As I'm walking there, I am at the highest high that I will be. I am borderline paranoid. And we're walking like a mile to this place. And if you've never been to San Diego is a really nice city, but there's certain blocks that have a lot sketchier of a vibe. Lower level lights, a lot of homeless people, and people that are kind of just like standing and hovering. And I'm not judging those people, but it's like, makes you feel more unsafe, you know, if I'm in a more dimly lit street and there's people that are kind of like obviously on drugs walking around me. We're passing these people and I am like full paranoid. I'm at the level of high where I think everybody knows I'm high and they're going to say something to me that I look high. So we get to the restaurant. It's packed. I'm like, table for 2? She goes, we don't have a table for 2. You could sit at the bar. In my head, I go, oh no. Because sitting at the bar means I have to sit next to other people. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. We'll sit at the bar. So we sit down. The waiter walks up and he's talking to us and he looks at me and I'm like, he knows I'm high. He knows I'm high. My eyes are so red. Like literally like tomato red. I asked for a Diet Coke. He fucking brings it over to me. I finish it. He brings me another one, doesn't even ask. Goat. Feel like he definitely knew that I had like dry mouth. I order way too much food and I eat the first rolls and appetizers. They're so good. Then he brings out like the nigiri and I don't say nigiri right. He says it right. And I could tell that he was kind of judging me that I said nigiri instead of the way that you're supposed to say it. I can't say it and I'm not going to attempt to because I feel like I could come off wrong. So he brings it out and I'm staring at, I ordered like 4 pieces of fucking tuna, salmon, fucking yellowtail. I got crab. I got so much shit and I'm looking at that and I'm like, that looks disgusting. I love sushi, but as high as I was, I'm like, I'm about to eat raw fish. And so I'm eating it and it's the biggest pieces of fish I've ever fucking seen. And I'm chewing it and it's filling my whole mouth and I'm going like this. And Brooke's staring at me. She's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, it's just so much. It's so much raw fish. And I'm like slamming it down. We leave. And I'm like, that was the worst fucking sushi I've ever had. And it's not even because the sushi was bad. It was because I was too high to enjoy it. Finally, like, I'm coming down from it and we're walking back and there is this guy that is just, I'm not making fun of him. I'm not judging him. He scared the shit out of me. He looked like he had gotten struck by lightning. Covered it, like, I'm talking like hair, like literally looked like he was cartoonishly struck by lightning. He was covered in dirt. He was staring at us. And when we walked by him, he went, like, I'm like holding my breath as I'm passing him. I'm like, dude, I feel like it was so scary. There was this one other guy at the first day. It's me, Sneeg, Hannah, Sneeg's wife, and Brooke. And this one dude who was on like fucking bath salts or some shit walks right up to us out of nowhere. We're leaving the TwitchCon party, going to another bar. He goes, stop fucking staring at me. You want to fucking go? And I'm like, what? Out of literally like darts across the street, makes eye contact with us, and he starts following, like tailing us from behind. And I like keep snapping my head, and I literally say to Sneak, I'm like, bro, we might have to like fucking fight this guy. like unironically, we might have to fucking fight this guy. He ends up like darting across the street and then harassing this other group. And I don't want to say I was happy because I felt bad for them, but I was like, thank fuck, I don't have to fucking deal with that guy anymore. That was like the 2 bad experiences there. They only have 1 day to catch food for the entire winter. Monka ice fishing in Yakutia.
It's November now. Aryan and his family are getting ready to go traditional ice fishing known as Monha. Monha takes place every November, marking the final days before Yakutia's long and brutally cold winter begins.
How do people move here to begin with if it's that devastating that for the months of November through March, you can't catch anything? The ice is so thick you can't ice fish. There's no animals anywhere. You can't have crops. There's no greenhouses. How the you're born there? Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, how did the first humans move here and it was like, it made sense? You know what I mean? Because like humans migrate towards areas that best suit their survival. Why the would anybody move here if it's this difficult to survive? They just spawned in there. It was just their seed placement.
It's only minus 15 degrees today, yet...
Oh, it's only minus 15 degrees today. That's not bad.
Arian and his family will spend...
in November.
...the entire day outside. They dress in layers, making sure to stay warm, because once they reach the frozen lake, there is no coming back until the job is done.
Dude, you think they're catching that much food in one day for the entire year? No, that's what I'm saying, dude. They're gonna be out there for 20 hours. They're gonna be ripping fish every 3 seconds. I get how they just keep the fish, because it's like so cold outside, you just keep it outside, the fish stay frozen. You think they feel a difference between negative 15, negative 30? I actually had a conversation with one of my friends that lived in a cold area before he moved to New Jersey. And it wasn't this cold, but he did say the difference between like 0 to 10 and like negative 15 is drastic. It's like you instantly, the way he described it to me was that when you walk outside in like 0 to 10, it's just cold as fuck. But when it's like negative 15, negative 20, your clothes start freezing. Like everything gets stiff the second you walk outside. And so like you notice maybe the coldness isn't as bad or isn't like that big of a deal, but it's like you can't move well.
Today is a big day for the whole village. It's the day when the locals hope to catch several tons of crucian carp, enough to feed families through the long winter months ahead.
Bro, they're outside like it's a regular fucking Tuesday in the winter.
Enough to
Are they not? How do they not get frostbite? It's negative 15. Their entire fucking head is out.
Feed families through the long winter months ahead.
Like the kids all wearing the beanies and like they're covering their mouths and shit. Like I'm like, okay, that makes sense. It's negative 15 degrees Celsius. Isn't that even worse in Fahrenheit? Oh no, that's 5 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, that's not that bad. That's bad. It's not that, but it's bad for November.
Fishing begins, the leader and most experienced fisherman performs an ancient ritual feeding the spirits of the forest, waters, and hunters.
Negative 15 is not that bad. Bro, what? What temperature in Fahrenheit would you say is cold? I mean, I would say like 40 degrees is cold, but like what I would be like, if for me to walk outside and go, oh, fuck, I feel like it'd be like 20. 20 and windy.
In Yakutia, surviving the winter has always been a team effort. That's how Munha fishing was born, a traditional and ingenious form of ice fishing passed down from father to son for thousands of years. Before Munha fishing begins, an elder...
He got no idea what the fuck's going on. They just drilled a triangle. They just drilled a triangle into the fucking ice. What, are they going to just throw a big net down there? There's no way they're using fishing poles to catch food for the entire year.
Carefully chooses which lake will be fished this year. This decision...
Oh my God, they're just throwing a big net. Okay, I think they'll catch enough food for the year. They're about to just net up the entire fucking lake.
It's made with deep respect for nature and the local ecosystem.
How the hell did they get that under the ice?
Teams of about 10 people gather, each with a specific role. The strongest men cut 2 large holes in the thick ice where they will place a V-shaped net about 100 meters long.
You think they got restaurants? it's not even, okay, this is going to sound like such first world shit. It's not even like, oh, they don't have DoorDash, they don't have fast food. Like, I bet in the entire fucking, like, 50-mile region, there's probably one restaurant that's open, like, 2 days a week. And it's more kind of like a bed and breakfast than anything. It's just like you're staying in a family's home. Oh, my God. So they have to get all the food themselves. Do you think they have grocery stores? Do you think they could buy food? Because if they have to catch all their food for the entire winter, I'm assuming they can't go to the grocery store. What do they do for a living up here? Like, what job how do you make money?
Then they drill a series of smaller holes between them to guide the net underneath the ice, using long wooden sticks with hooks. Slowly, the net is pulled from one side of the lake.
Selling fish? They need the fish for the year. They export stuff? I feel like they got to be like selling like lumber.
To the other until it covers nearly the entire perimeter. In Munha fishing, there is one important rule. No one should stand without work, not even a child or a woman. Everyone takes part in their own way.
You think if you fell in that water, you would die? Like that water, I feel like you would immediately have to go to like the hospital or like a heated car. Not right away. If you can't swim, no, I think you would get hypothermia almost instantly. I think if you fell in that water, and immediately got out, you'd be so cold that the water would start freezing on your body.
Years, Munha has become more than just fishing.
And this is like the warmest part. This is the last warmest day they could do this.
The true festival. People laugh, talk, and enjoy the
little limbo.
Last relatively warm day before the deep cold sets in. Children play outside, the boys are wrestling, the national sport of Yakutia, and a big part of the culture. In Yakutia,
wrestling's the national sport. I feel like some of these guys got to be like, do you think there's any UFC fighters from fucking Yakutia? Just some fucking hardened people, dude. Some guys that just don't feel pain.
Boy wants to become a strong wrestler.
It feels good. It's called the polar plunge. The polar plunge is when you're on the shore in like New Jersey and you run into the fucking water in the dead winter when it's 30 degrees outside. This is like northern Russia. This is so much colder. Like, this is so much colder. This is not like a regular ass like shore town water, right? They're almost on like the North Pole.
Now it's time to eat. Today's menu is nutritious soup with fresh meat and potato. Eating often is essential to keep up energy in the harsh Arctic cold.
You ever think like people here have allergies? Because I would always wonder like if you had like a gluten allergy and you lived in like Yakutia, you're fucked. Like you're like I don't want to say like you're dying, but you're not going to be able to do. Are you joking? Yeah. No, I'm not joking. Like I feel like the rate of allergies is probably higher in the US than here. With like artificial foods and other shit. Allergies are fake. Do you think the Earth's flat too? What are we fucking doing there? What do you mean? What do you mean allergies are fake?
After the meal, everyone gathers around as the elders speak to the younger generation. In Yakut culture, respect for elders runs deep. Their words carry wisdom and tradition. The young boys listen quietly, learning not only about fishing, but about life, work, and strength.
This kid just wants to go home and play Fortnite.
At a funeral within 40 days, or pregnant women are not allowed to join the fishing. Locals believe that the lake can sense their tense energy and therefore will not give its gifts. Aryan's father Kirill prepares long wooden sticks for his son.
His eyes are such a pretty color. They look like cataracts. Like old people. Like you see it with your dogs or like your grandparents where it's like their eyes get a little more gray. Did it fucking freeze over again?
Whoa, whoa.
They dig 2 holes? I know, but they already did that. Because they already have the net set
When
up.
it's
I think they're
finally
pulling it
time to
out.
pull up the net,
Oh my god, the big reveal.
everything falls silent.
Okay, wait, let's take our guesses. Do we think it's going to be small fish or big fish? I think they're going to be like this big. 10 pounders. 10 pounders. That or like a metric ass ton of small fish. Like it's going to be like sardine level small or like big.
Time seems to stop. Everyone holds their breath, wondering if there will be enough fish to feed their families through the long winter ahead.
Yo, imagine there's nothing. It's still alive? Oh, so they're gonna cut them all up now. Then freeze the meat. Yo. Did one of them explode in the bag? Oh, that dog foaming at the mouth. Oh. Part wolf? You think those are wolf dogs? I think they're just big ass dogs. Oh, now we're cooking. We gonna deep fry them? All right, that looks pretty good. Oh, the breading on them too. Filet o fish? I don't think it's gonna be like a filet o fish.
Yeah.
You think they drink snow water, or is that like contaminated? Bro, that was moving. The death throes. Oh, he don't know what's about to come up next. Oh shit. Oh, they ain't ready. Yeah, they probably boil it. Muscle memory, yeah, it's the same thing with like frog legs and salt. Like even if you have like not even newly dead, like way old dead frog legs, you pour like salt in them and they start kicking. I can't get past the one thing that I'll say. It's like, I don't think it's gross or anything. I think it's just how I was raised. And like most people in the United States, I guess. I can't eat a fish if the head's still on it. You could give me like the body of the fish and I'll like pick at it and eat it. But like if I'm staring that motherfucker down, I'm not eating that.
As you already know, Arian loves fried Grecian carp, lovingly prepared by his mother.
Did they take the organs out of the fish?
Life in Yakutia is truly unique. Harsh.
He said they were prepping them, so I'm assuming so.
Through Munha ice fishing, you can see how people here remain united with nature and with each other. Even in the coldest.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd get a bad bite there and probably throw up on the spot.
And with each other. Even in the coldest inhabited place on earth, life is filled with love, light, and joy.
Oh no, I love that they fucking love doing this too. How we prepare minus 71, negative 95. What? What?
Meet Georgi.
We gotta watch that another day. Or should we watch that right now? I don't know. I love watching this shit. Negative 95, bruh. Negative 95. That is insane. Right now, do a poll. Negative 95. So that's when that shit's getting even colder. That's how they prepare. Bro, they probably just chop a shitload of wood. How we prep for negative 95. I didn't even think, what's the coldest it could get on Earth? In the East Antarctic Plateau, it gets to negative 144. The coldest permanently inhabited place is Oymyakon, a village in northeastern Siberia. Where is Yakutia? Oh, no. Oymyakon is a village in Yakutsk. How we prepare for negative 71, negative 95 winter in Yakutia.
Meet Georgi, a resident of a small remote village in Yakutia, one of the coldest inhabited.
Bro, they got a tough-ass house, though, for this being, like, how they build that.
Places on Earth. This year.
This cold? They probably only able to do, like, oh, they probably don't have plumbing. I was going to say they could probably only do, like, digging and plumbing work in the summer. But I don't even think they probably have outhouses. If it gets that cold, the pipes would freeze.
Winter arrived a month early for Georgi and his family. By September, the first snow had already covered the land, freezing
in September.
Quiet village streets.
I'd have the cold sweats.
In a tiny village of just 60 people, hidden deep in the Siberian forest, there are no supermarkets, no hospitals, and no police.
No supermarket, no hospital, no police, bro. You could go to your neighbor, shoot him in the head, and nobody would know for a year.
If something happens, families must rely entirely on themselves. That's why
something happens, bro. You start going into, like, what if you have, like, fucking appendicitis? You need to get your appendix taken out. You gotta fucking drive 5 hours to a hospital?
Autumn, everyone prepares carefully, stocking up on firewood, food and supplies, and insulation.
Why would you think about that? Bro, I'm saying that's just scary. Living in an area with no grocery store, no supermarket, no hospital, no police. They have no like it's like a hunter-gatherer society, effectively.
Waiting their homes to survive the long, bitter cold.
They have Wi-Fi. They have fucking telephone cables. Oh.
After dropping the children off at the nursery, Georgi goes to help his neighbor insulate the barn for the cattle. In this small, remote community, everyone helps each other, especially when the long, harsh winter is near. In Yakutia, people survive together, not alone. Keeping animals alive.
When I was in Wyoming, I saw a cow carcass that was picked clean by wolves. Because when it gave birth, they didn't lick it clean fast enough, and it froze to death. And then animals ate it almost immediately after.
And warm through the winter is hard work that few could handle. The barn
like, they could live in those temperatures, but it's like when they give birth, bro, they're sopping wet.
Must be sealed tightly against the frost. To insulate it, Georgi uses an old traditional method passed down through generations, covering the walls with cow dung. To many people,
and that insulates it, so he uses the cow's shit to insulate the fucking the warehouse.
This may sound unusual, but once dried, cow dung becomes completely odorless, solid and highly insulating. It's also antibacterial and naturally insect repelling, making it a surprisingly effective and sustainable building material. For centuries, the Yakut people have relied on this simple yet clever technique to keep their barns warm and their animals safe through the coldest winters on Earth, a way of surviving in a climate where modern materials often fail.
Bro, I mean, he's just got to paint it on very casually, though. Like, there's no, like, building plans. He's just kind of smearing shit on the walls. Like, is it all just eyeballing it? Oh. I love how the wall's different colors based off of the hardness of the poop and probably what the cow was eating. Yo, get the fuck out of here. That cat is surviving. That cat is surviving in the wild. Get the fuck out of here. Where is that cat sleeping? Where is that cat sleeping?
After helping his neighbor, Georgi returns to his own home. The family doesn't live here yet. The house is still under renovation, and he wants to finish before the real cold sets in. Today, Georgi is insulating the roof with soil. He carries heavy bags filled with dark soil and spread it across the top of the house. It may look unusual, but this is an old Yakut method that works perfectly in the Arctic cold. When the temperature drops, the soil freezes and forms a thick, solid layer. It traps the worms inside and blocks the freezing wind from getting through the roof. The frozen earth becomes a natural armor that protects the house from the...
Bro, I'm more so like, the worry that I'm saying is like, say like their window breaks or something shatters, you know, collapses, and it's the dead winter. Like, do they just have to go to like live in their neighbor's house? Like, because there's certain things that they couldn't immediately just fix.
Cold. Georgi also pours soil around the foundation to keep the floor from freezing. If you look closely, you will notice that between the logs, people in Yakutia use moss or jute fiber to seal every tiny gap. With no central heating, the family uses an electric convector, spending about $250 a month in winter. That's why good insulation is so important. It helps reduce heating costs and keeps the bills from going sky high.
God, this is like such a beautiful place, though. Look, like there's nobody near them, man. They literally live in the middle of nowhere. It's like Alone. It's way worse than Alone. Alone, they'll drop you off in Alaska, bro, and it'll get cold there, but it's still reasonable. If they ever did an Alone season here, dude, half the contestants would fucking die.
Finishing the work around the house, Georgi and Tatiana drive 120 kilometers to the nearest town.
Was that just a free-roaming cow?
The only place where they can buy proper winter clothing. In this part of the world, an ordinary jacket or pair of city boots simply won't survive.
Are they open fucking 3 hours a day? Oh, wait, no. No, 3 hours a day. 3 hours a day on one of the days, 3.5 the other, and then 1 hour.
Locals shop only from specialized Arctic brands designed for life in temperatures that can freeze steel and turn breath into snow. Georgi needs a full set: winter trousers, a heavy jacket, boots, a hat, and mittens. But even this gear will only last through early winter. When January and February arrive and the temperature drops to its lowest, people switch to fur clothing because no synthetic material can truly stand against Yakutia's brutal cold. But warmth here comes at a price. A full fur outfit can cost up to $5,000 per person, and locals often save for years to afford one.
What the fuck? Why would anybody live here? I just for $5,000 and they're gonna have to constantly, I thought he was gonna say $500. I really thought she was gonna say $500. $5,000 for them to have 1 year of winter clothes. And then they're still gonna have to get, they were saying the custom wool sets too. So they need regular athletic like gear like this that they're able to like have more motion in, and then they need like hand woven wool clothing.
Today, Georgi spent about $800 on his new set of
Bro,
winter
what does he do for a living? How do they make money?
clothing, enough to face the coming weeks of frost. After returning home from the town, Georgi and Tatiana don't rest for long. It's time to think about food for the day. Living deep in the wild, people here rely on hunting and fishing for their food. In October, Georgi uses an old fishing method called charokh, the same one his father taught him when he was a boy. First, Georgi and Tatiana go to a small lake to catch minnows, tiny fish used as a bait. Georgi places a raw dough inside a basket and leaves it in the water overnight. The next day they return to collect the catch. Then they drive to the river. Georgi drills several holes in the ice and gently threads the live minnows onto a line, lowering them back under the ice.
I really don't get how they make money, because it seems like a lot of the stuff that they do for themselves is like self-provided survivalist work. So I'm like, how are they getting $800 to pay for this? Because like, it looks like they chop their own wood, they get their own food, they get their own water.
Then they wait. During the cold Yakut nights, burbot, a fish that hides deep in the river, comes out
The daycare, yeah, the profitable daycare with 4 people.
To hunt. If they are lucky, by morning it takes the bait. On the third day, Tatiana and Georgi return to the river, hoping for a catch. This ancient method takes time, patience, and a lot of hard work.
Oh, barbel, Oh!
Oh my god, is it biting his fucking finger? Yo, they're catching fish like crazy.
Oh, wow!
Yo, they're already frozen solid.
After 3 days of effort, they catch 6 burbots. Tired but happy, they return home with food for the week, a gift from Mother Nature herself.
They just had snow on them? Oh. I thought they were rock solid.
October is also the time when farmers butcher their cattle for
Bro, they got a volleyball.
winter. It's an old Yakut tradition. Families water.
What happens when that freezes?
They do this while it's still autumn before the river freezes. In just a few weeks, the water will turn the solid ice, sometimes up to 2 meters thick. Locals then harvest ice from the river, cutting it
they chunk blocks of ice out and melt them
into large blocks and storing it outside. Later, they melt it for drinking and cooking.
Yeah, I would die out here in a day. I think I would die out here.
In their village, there are no water pipes or running water. Building such systems in Yakutia is almost impossible. The land is frozen for most of the year, and laying underground pipes through permafrost is extremely expensive. Yakutia is also huge, almost the size of India, and many villages are simply too remote for centralized utilities. So people here still live in a traditional way. Georgi and Tatiana use river water for cleaning, washing, and daily chores.
I don't know. I'm just like, do you think... I would have to ask them. I feel like they have to enjoy the lifestyle. I'm pretty sure the story of the person that makes these videos is that they used to live in the area. Because I remember we used to watch Kiyun. And I feel like she used to live here. She explained it or something. Or somebody that does these documentaries that used to live here left. And I feel like whenever we see these documentaries, a lot of their kids move away. And so I feel like this is probably like a dwindling city/tradition because it's just, I guess, like this is a hard life. Like to fucking, it's not even just like, oh, like financially, like it's not that they're struggling financially. Like they don't have, like they have to fucking not freeze to death. I bet Kyun's nice too. Probably gives him a cut of this video.
When it comes to bathing, families don't have showers or hot water lines. Instead, they have their own wooden banya, a traditional Russian-style sauna built beside the house. Once a week, they heat it with firewood, bring in buckets of river water, and enjoy a few hours of real warmth and steam. Here, even simple things like washing or collecting water take effort and time. In the afternoon, Georgi and Tatiana drive